I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
But does anyone see that? No. Does anyone care about that? No. All they see is an aggressive black girl talking.
Good women are dead. Evil bitches, rise up!
Can I get a like from one of you guys? Can one of you guys like the video? I'm not going to say who, but one of y'all need to like this video. You know who you are. That being said, we're going to get into this little conversation about hyena love. You know, I was talking a little bit about the black male hyena recently, how he has a kind of miserable existence, much like the actual hyena, right? Black male hyena life is not a life that most people would trade for. However, I'm just not done talking about hyena life. There is an entire culture that we can point to, that we can examine. And Jamal Bryant, Pastor Jamal Bryant, he went viral recently. He went viral because apparently he has a church for hyenas. You went back and watched the hyena stream. It was heavy shit, wasn't it? Yeah. Female hyenas have an active pseudo penis and they use it to oppress the male. Something like that happens in the black male hyena family too, but you know. Shout out to Ms. Cantrell. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Let me drop the music. We're gonna just get into the festivities here. Plus, I want to just play this for y'all anyway. I need to drop this with y'all, man. We're gonna save this for bigger drops, you know, because sometimes, you know, nigga put $20, $50 up there. You feel like you gotta do something good. So I found this was the perfect big money drop, but we're gonna test drive this right now. Thank you, Ms. Cantrell, supporting the show.
It costs a lot of money to bring the real. And with this, I dress myself in cashmere. I dress myself in $100 pleated slacks. I dress myself in alligator shoes. I wear a $15,000 Rolex. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. I got Mercedes-Benz, Rolls-Royce, the biggest house on the biggest deal. Yeah, we don't care. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine like jet flying, son of a gun, the biggest star of them all. It costs a lot of money to bring the real world champion on location. Only an Artie and Ricky. We do it better than everybody else. Don't wrap me up. No.
Shout out to Ms. Cantrell. Throw some money in the bag, y'all. Throw some money in the bag. But we are gonna get into the show today. Also, I was doing a little bit of behind the scenes cleanup work here. A couple of you guys might have lost a wrench in the transition. Try to get that back to you. I'm working on getting that back to you. Stand by, but I will be getting back to that. I know some people lost the wrench. I was shifting things around, but wrenches will be handed right back out. My apologies. That being said, we are gonna get right into the show today. Hit that like button. Hyena Church and Black Love, y'all. That is where we are today. Hyena Church and Black Love. It's a crazy mix, crazy mix, but we got to do it. If I didn't do it, you wouldn't even understand what was happening out here. This is why I have to do it.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
I guess that dick ain't what it used to be.
Tosh, what the fuck? Keep it all the way 100. Cut the bullshit and stop selling drugs.
Oh, okay. Are you kidding me? So suddenly I'm the criminal?
Just because you didn't make it into Destiny's Child don't mean somebody's out to get our daughter.
Fuck you, Ghost.
What, one dead kid ain't enough for you?
Fuck Fuck you, Ghost.
You deserve that shit. I'm done.
Our daughter is gone, Ghost.
No! Fuck! Come on, we ain't got time for this. Focus. Tasha, you're fucking foul.
You can't take my kids.
You're a drug dealer. Of course I can. I didn't leave our family. I left you. If Tariq dies, his blood is on your hands. Your hands.
You need to go.
Go where? This is my motherfucking house. Go ahead. Be Tasha Green, the half-smart chicken head who'd still be in the fucking hood if it wasn't for me. All right, fine, I'll pay you. Just stay out of my house. You don't live here anymore. He's loving this shit. You know that, Tasha. That I'm living with this. That the woman I love is gone.
Shout out to Tasha and Ghost, man. Tasha and Ghost had a great black love affair, man. I'm telling you.
These blacks.
Tasha and Ghost had some of the wildest black love moments, man. That's why, you know what? I really think they had to kill Ghost because in real life, that nigga got a white woman. That's really why I think they had to kill Ghost off. That was the ultimate payback because, you know, black girls wanted him, but in real life, he had him a Becky. And they were like, nah, we can't let this go.
Kablow, kaboom.
You are not ready.
Rest in peace, my granny. She got hit by a bazooka.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. You guys weren't ready for that. You guys, you needed a little bit of intro. All right, listen. Trigger warning. This shit crazy. Hide your children. Don't let your grandma hear this.
Kablow, kaboom. Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, that granny. Oh, she good. What the fuck they hit her with? What the fuck they hit her with? A fucking bazooka, little bitch. Every time I close my eyes, I'm drawing plays about that blitz. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thinking about how they did you quit. Granny, I'm sorry, but I'ma have to go ahead and forgive them and forget. Kablow, kaboom.
Are you niggas growing up in Baghdad? What type of shit your granny was into, bruh?
Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. Yeah, I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Kaboom, kablow, kaboom. I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, that granny. Oh, she good. What the fuck they hit her with? What the fuck they hit her with? A fucking bazooka, little bitch. Every time I close my eyes, I'm drawing plays about that blitz. Every time I close my eyes, I'm thinking about how they did you quit. Granny, I'm sorry, but I'ma have to go ahead and forgive them and forget. Kablow.
Rest in peace to his granny, y'all. You hit my granny with a bazooka. Generational warfare. Raising my kids to hate your kids. Anyway, more black love, y'all. Shout out to black love, y'all. Shout out to the black love. Get your man, girl.
You okay? And coming up right now, we have the story of two young journalists who just so happen to find love in the same industry. Local 3's Riley Nagel joins us in the studio with a special report.
That is right, Cornelia. I do have a very special report for people at home who maybe don't know. Cornelia and I met in news back in Montana at our news station almost 4 years ago. And when I first met you, I was very drawn to you. And you have such an amazing personality, and you're so bright, and you always light up the room when you come in and make everyone laugh. And you're incredibly talented, especially in news. I think anyone who watches you knows that. And you're one of the reasons, or pretty much the main reason I'm still in news today. And you're always pushing me to be better, and in news and in other aspects of my life. And I thought it'd be fitting to ask you this question here since we met in news. Cornelia Nicholson.
I'm gonna cry.
Would you marry me?
I'm gonna cry, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I gotta put it on?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of shaking.
Me too.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. Come here.
Wow, she's a big woman too. Oh my God. She is a big one. Dang. She's wider than him. This is another 1-0 couple. Anyway, happy for them. Congratulations. Congratulations. Clearly you're into big girls. Clearly you're into big girls, you know. There's that one white guy.
And what people don't understand about racism is that white men love dark-skinned Black women. Like, they love dark-skinned Black women the most. And I was die on that
Especially the
hill.
big ones. Apparently they like the big ones too. Dark skin and big.
And what people don't understand about racism is that white men love dark-skinned Black women. Like, they love dark-skinned Black women the most. And I was die on that hill. I will die on that hill. So if you think that white men won't vote for Michelle Obama, you don't understand like alchemy. You don't understand emotion and psychology. Hate, okay. Love and hate are not opposites. Love and indifference are opposites. Someone who hates you is more likely to love you than someone who is indifferent about you. And so what I'm trying to get to is Michelle Obama has the ability to alchemize America in a way that brings people together. In this,
I don't know why women think their vagina has magical healing powers. That's really, remember what I said, almost the entirety, nearly every element of female political motivation is driven by some kind of deep sexual frustration. They really think their vaginas can heal the world. If only this white man could just sample my delicious juices, it would end racism. No, it won't. No, it won't. That's not what's happening. We're not doing that. White guys don't really care about your juice that much.
same way Barack Obama did, but even more so because I think Michelle Obama could get the white male vote better than a Kamala Harris could, because white men don't really be going after the high yellows like that, but they do go after dark-skinned Black women. And I will die on that hill. No one sees the beauty of a dark-skinned Black woman more than a white man. And
no one sees the beauty of a dark-skinned Black woman more than a white man.
I want what you white hoes get, and I want it today, ASAP, not tomorrow.
So she politically, if she had the right team behind her, she could turn this whole thing around and flip this whole thing sideways if she wanted to. But I don't know if she has the ability to do it. I also feel like she might have to divorce from Barack in order to do it. Like, we don't want to.
She's gonna have to divorce her Black husband, maybe get a white man, and then she could run for president. Do you understand the delusion? The mind? What do you even do with a creature like this, man?
How do it equivalate?
Follow in Barack's footsteps necessarily, but like use that alchemy to bring people together. I think she could do it really well.
Vagina alchemy, y'all. Yes, there's alchemy in the labia. Just gotta lift it up and blow. Anyway, you know, it's so crazy. A couple of weeks ago, I was talking about this. You know, I was feeling a little bit of a little thinning at the top. It was getting a little thin at the top. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to try to, like, you know, hold up a last ditch effort. I'm not going to keep trying to fight a retreating battle. You know, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to let it go. And so I just let it go. I shaved it all off. Went smooth. I've been smooth for like 2-3 weeks now. And you know what? Not looking back. Not looking back. But the funny thing is, about a week after I shaved my head, this shit happens.
Body.
Yeah, that's how my youngest daughter hit me after I shaved my head. She don't know I might never forgive her, though.
I was waiting on my ex-husband to be a bad person. I was waiting on my ex-husband to be a bad person. I was truly waiting on him to do something so fucked up to me, so bad, that it would justify me ending the marriage. What up, guys? So this is me, and I'm just getting into this whole TikTok thing, social media thing, sharing my life a little bit, because I know that my journey, my transparency, my authenticity is going to help somebody in a situation that I've overcome. I also said I was going to come out with a book on how to leave a good man. You know, a lot of people that's never been in my situation won't be able to relate, and it's okay because this message ain't for you. But again, I was waiting on my husband to be a bad person. I stayed with the same person for 21 years, created a family. I was in the relationship 21 years, married 17. And I was married to a good man. I was married to a good guy.
You know what's crazy? This is what I realized about a lot of the content that I be collecting. I don't even have to, like, get on the mic and say, you know, these women are terrible. These just black women, you know, single moms, this matriarch. I could do that. I could do that. Other guys do that, and they make a great run out of it. They do a lot of work just pontificating and explaining and expounding upon all that is the modern BW, right? We could totally do that. But then they tell on themselves all the time. Like, why would I have to talk all that much when there's just so much good video? The videos actually make it easier for me. I can just, like, say goofy shit every few minutes and, let the video speak for itself. I don't even have to be all that deep anymore.
Yeah, I want y'all to tell me if I'm in the wrong, because I agreed to take this lady out for her birthday, but she brought her kids with her. 2 kids. And she expected me to pay for the kids too. And I'm like, I ain't even agreed to that. I agreed to take you out. Then you just gonna pay, you're gonna bring your kids, especially for me to pay for them. And it's like, do you got like a good reason why I should even do that though?
Okay. First of all, we're married. Yeah, we're married 11 years. These kids are ours. Yours.
All right, that's a good point. I forgot about this.
I
forgot about this.
I know, I fucked y'all up with that one. Fucked you up with that one. Joke's on you.
These blacks.
You hear the story about the homeless man in Atlanta who made a public plea for a place to stay, and more than 1,000 women responded? This man, who goes by the name of Big Boss Escobar, posted in a Facebook group called Atlanta Rooms for Rent. He said, I recently lost my home, just need a place that is reasonable price so I can get back on my feet. I'm tired of sleeping in Atlanta shelters. Very quiet person and stay to myself, work a job, and also have a clothing line. I moved to Atlanta from St. Louis, Missouri 4 years ago. If anybody have any resources you can send my way, I will accept. Thank you. I
Why you
appreciate
call
it.
him Nick Vicular, bro? You know what's funny? You know what's so funny, Red? I got a clavicular show coming up. I was debating on whether or not I wanted to touch this subject, but I gotta tell you, man, this clavicular kid is a heterosexual fag, bro. I swear to God, I have never like such fagginess from a straight dude. I never knew a straight guy could fag so hard, bro. This clavicular thing, you know what it reminded me of? If you ever heard of the mouse utopia experiment, this nigga is one of the beautiful ones. We have entered the beautiful ones phase of the experiment. I might do that in the morning. I might pull that show out in the morning because there's something really strange about this whole phenomenon. Because you know, it's not just him, right? You know, I go look when I find a phenomenon, I go looking for it. I go looking for it, bro. I'm telling you, it's not just him. We have entered the phase of the beautiful ones, bro. A lot of heterosexual faggotry happening right now.
And of course, the women came through. You can come stay with me, boo, a woman named Britt wrote. Off bed, cold AC, plenty of food, and the Wi-Fi jumping. A woman named Tisha Lee wrote, you can stay with me. A woman named Courtney said, woo, if you're in my area, you can come stay with me for free. I'll take care of you. After his post went viral and more than 1,000 women responded to his request for a place to stay, he went on Facebook Live to clarify that he's not just a pretty face. He's looking for something real.
He said he's looking for something real. Nigga, you homeless right now, bro. You gotta get your priorities together, man. Looking for something real. You need a real apartment. You need a real house, bro. Probably need a real car, too.
I want it to be the woman I'm finna lock in with. So whoever it is, fuck all that I look good shit. Is you really trying to lock in so we can get shit right?
Now be for real, ladies.
You trying to lock in with this beautiful homeless nigga? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, when are y'all going? When are y'all going? I know there's a woman in this chat who's willing to go. You don't have to say no names. You don't have to raise your hand now, but I'm just saying he's in the Atlanta metro area. You do the rest on your own. You do the work yourself. I'm not helping you with this foolishness.
Another dude house anyway. Okay, but
Hey, question, y'all. Real question. You know, these type of questions come up every now and then too. All right. If your wife came home and told you she got beat up by her side nigga, what are you gonna do? Real question. When your wife tells you that her side nigga punched her in the eye, what are you gonna do?
Another dude house anyway. Okay, but why you over your ex-boyfriend's house?
I had to call you because he put his hands on me.
You put your hands on. What are you doing? You married. What
I know, but I just came over because he said he wanted to just work on like writing a script or something, and you know I like creative things.
Writing the script, and he ended up beating you up. Why the hell you got a black eye? Who the fuck?
Don't make me feel bad about it. Don't make me feel bad.
She says, don't make me feel bad about it. Oh my God. Don't make me feel bad about it.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun.
Boy, we might have both bitch ass tonight. I mean, I might have called that nigga up. Tag team back again.
You don't black your eye. How the heck you let your ex black your eye? We married. What the hell wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Like for real, Lauren? What's wrong with you? Why would you do that? What did nigga here in the house? You just standing here. What the fuck you gonna get me?
You outside of his house. You called your husband and you outside of his house, right? And that's how goofy niggas is. That's what I'm saying. This is hyena life, y'all. This is a whole day of hyena culture.
What you gonna do? I know who else to call. What you mean you don't know what to say? You shouldn't even be out here. Hold on. No, come back out here. No, I'm about to go in his house. Why would you even do that though? What's wrong?
Why you about to go in his house, man? You want a black eye too? You want some too?
What's wrong with you? You tripping. You're bad.
No, she said my bad. She said my bad. No.
Hold on, no, come here. No, I'm about to go in his house. Why would you even do that though? What's wrong? Lauren, what's wrong with you? You tripping? You're bad. Man, I'm finna go in here and see what's going on with the dude. Man, why didn't you even go over his house though? Why did you even come over here? Why did you come over here?
I told you.
You need them black shot. Man, I love you.
You know what's so crazy about chicks, bro? And it is a funny thing. You just kind of notice this as life goes on. Whether they're 16 or 65, they're all little girls from time to time. It only takes the proper pressure, the right situation, and they all revert back to childhood.
You even go over his house though. Why did you even come over here? Why did you come over here?
I told you.
You need them black shot. Man, I love you, man. That don't even matter. What the?
Now he about to go in the house to try to figure out what the hell happened here. I could never. Listen, you made your decision. You might as well let him punch you in the other eye. That nigga marked his property. You clearly belong to him now. Like, really, what do you even do behind that? Like, come on now. Come on now. Expecting a whole lot.
About this. I'm so happy that I see more women, speaking out about this, because before, a lot of women are made to feel like as if we're not allowed to have standards when it comes to men. Yeah, and I do believe that women, especially beautiful women, should not date ugly women. They should not procreate with ugly men. Beautiful women should not procreate with ugly men. Because what does that do? When you have beautiful women that procreate,
she looked like she was genetically engineered for battle, bro. Up here talking about how niggas look. There's a goddamn perfect war specimen right here. Like 1,100 of her, we could conquer Haiti. Not even 1,100. We need like 500 of her. We'll take all of Haiti.
Good-looking men, more than likely, their children are also going to be beautiful. No, I'm not saying that's always the case, that they're going to pop out good-looking kids because they're good-looking, but 8 times out of 10, you're going to have good-looking kids when you procreate with good-looking women. When you
Bro says she looked like something you ride into battle. Wakanda forever ass beast, right? You hop on her back and you defend the homeland.
Procreate with bad-looking men, it's going to affect, your gene pool. You know what I'm saying? And
I know you ain't talking about gene pools. No. Oh my God. Looking like a nigga named Leonard. Big country boy face ass. Oh my God.
There's too many. It is the reason why there is too many ugly people in the world. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. There are a lot of ugly. I think we got one right here. I want to catch this bitch like a Pokemon.
A lot of men need to be fucking humbled. You got a lot of ugly motherfucking men that really think that they top-notch shit because some beautiful woman gave his ass the time of day. Just because you are with a beautiful woman does not make you good looking. You're still ugly. It doesn't change.
That's what makes it dope, though. Every woman I'm with is way prettier than I am. That's a fact, okay? It's the way it is. Every woman I'm with, she's way prettier than me.
The fact that you're ugly. A lot of ugly men think that they're good looking because they was able to get a beautiful woman, which they should have never had access to.
See, I'm supposed to look like you. That's the problem. You're not supposed to look like you. You see, there's a weird disconnect here. Like, you look like a nigga. I look like a nigga, though. That's what I'm having a problem with.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like when I see beautiful women with ugly men. Because now your child is going to be ugly.
Ooh, what would her Pokemon name be? That's crazy. That's crazy. What would her Pokemon name be? Boulderhead. I don't know. We need a Pokemon name for her. The Melanator. Six head. Oh, what is her Pokemon name? Crazy word.
Now your child looks like your father.
Geodude.
Not your father. Now your child looks like their father,
Keisha's
which is an ugly man. And a lot of ugly men have ugly personalities. And that's another thing, because I don't really see good looking men with ugly personalities. A lot of good looking men are very humble, are very nice people.
Right. It's the ugly guys who have to work on their personality. Right. This is why I tell jokes, goddammit.
Ugly personalities. A lot of good looking men are very humble, are very nice people. It's the ugly motherfuckers that got bad personalities, that got mental health.
Ah! Oh my gosh, she really talk about herself. It's the ugly niggas with bad personalities and shit.
And I can't shut up. I wish I could. I really wish I could shut the fuck up, but I can't.
A lot of good looking men are very humble, are very nice people. It's the ugly motherfuckers that got bad personalities, that got mental health issues. You know what I'm saying? So start humbling these men. Start telling these men, I don't want to be with you because you're ugly as fuck.
It's crazy how. Anyway, you know what? Anyway, I'm just gonna forget that. You know what? Sometimes you just want to forget. Moving right along, y'all. Smash the like button for Black Love, y'all. Smash that like button for Black Love, y'all.
Give me the money. Give me the money for all that I would do. Give me the money.
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
These blacks.
What's wrong?
Did you not hear what he said?
No, what's the issue?
He said I need a cosigner. Where am I supposed to find a cosigner?
Ooh, we need a cosigner?
Yeah, where have you been? We've been here for hours.
What
They can't get me approved.
Why not? What's the issue?
They say I don't make enough money for the car I'm trying to buy, and they said I need a cosigner.
Well, how much do you need to make? What's the car cost?
You're asking irrelevant questions. I need a cosigner.
Listen, I don't know if I could do that for you, if that's what you're trying to ask.
I wasn't trying to ask, but I shouldn't have to. You're my boyfriend. You should want a cosigner for me.
I mean, the way that your money's set up, I don't feel comfortable.
What do you mean?
I mean, you need a cosigner for a reason.
Okay. Okay. Do you support me or not?
I mean, I clearly do. I'm here, but I don't think I can cosign
Yeah,
for
but
you.
you're here for what?
I won't even cosign for my mom.
Okay, well, that's a mother-son problem. That has nothing to do with me. Aren't we building a life together? That's what you said, and you won't cosign for me?
I've known you for a month.
Don't talk like this when the salesperson gets back. Just say you'll cosign and we can make this work.
I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
We talked about marriage and you don't want to cosign? You don't want to build your life with me?
You co-signing or not? Come on, man. All you gotta do is put your credit on the line. It's probably like a little $80,000 car. No biggie, no biggie. You get that right back. Plus, you're gonna marry her. Aren't you gonna spend your life together? I don't know. You know what? I want to take a look at this this whole church incident, because Jamal Bryant, his wife is well, no, these are not his wives, but his wife was seen in an outfit. She could have been in this room. His wife would have been just fine in a room like that. But Jamal Bryant, he's going viral recently because he and his wife went out to I think it was a fundraiser, NAACP, something like that or whatever. Yeah, let me run that back for you. And it wasn't even just the dress alone, but we're going to see the whole mess. Watch.
One more time, say everybody say joy, joy. All praise to the news, say joy, joy. All the heaven and the earth, all the heaven and the earth.
Not only are they standing on this moment, notice they probably released this edit. This is their music or whatever. Like they're proud of this image here.
I needed to deal with it head on because the other day the internet went crazy about a dress my wife had on. Now, they didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund. They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. They never said anything about this was the largest fundraiser for for HBCUs in the country. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. Now, you got to help some people because some people have embraced the full knowledge of ignorance without any assistance for understanding. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. But because you ain't never been nowhere and ain't never been exposed to nothing.
Why does your pastor's wife want to be a visual sexual object? I don't understand why that's a thing for you. Like, she's the preacher's wife, right? This is not the Whitney Houston role I remember.
Furthermore, I needed to set the record straight. Y'all don't like this. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't mad to y'all. She mad to me.
Now, the other day, when I was talking about male hyena culture, black male hyena culture, there is one stark difference between like real hyenas and this black male hyena thing we're talking about. The real hyena, the female of the hyena clan, the matriarchal queen, the female hyenas tend to be bigger than the males, much bigger, therefore physically dominant. Whereas in Black America, the black men are still men, so physically dominant. And what winds up happening is those men will now be used to defend the queen. There'll be an extension of the queen herself, effectively.
Now, if you wanted a first lady that looked like Little House on the Prairie and Holly Hobbie, now, If you wanted a first lady that looked like Little House on the Prairie and Holly Hobbie, you got the wrong church. I wanted a wife I would rush home to, that I wanted to be excited to see. When we walked in there, I said, shake it fast, watch yourself. If
This
you
is the
don't have
new
no
carnal church. You know what this reminds me of? You guys ever seen Vampire in Brooklyn? There was a line, there was a whole scene from Vampire in Brooklyn where you know Eddie Murphy, he likes to like play multiple roles. And so he played a preacher, you know, a little local neighborhood preacher. And he did this line about evil ass. He said, evil is good because ass is good. Now you get you some evil ass and boy, you great. Watch, look.
A story is not one-sided. A story has a duality. There's two sides to every story. What brings to mind the phrase, necessary evil? Now, I know many of you may hear the phrase necessary evil and you say to yourself, that don't even make no sense to me.
Jamal Bryant has morphed into Eddie Murphy from Vampire in Brooklyn.
And Holly Hobbie, you got the wrong church. I wanted a wife I would rush home to, that I wanted to be excited to see. When we walked in there, I said, shake it fast, watch yourself. If you don't have nobody that you excited about, trade that booger in and find you somebody that Negroes can talk about.
Did he just tell you to get rid of your wife for your husband? Are you supposed to divorce your husband or wife to go get you one of the beautiful ones?
Yeah. Well, then what's the son today? Well, the bottom line, brothers and sisters, what I'm trying to tell you tonight is that evil is necessary. Evil is necessary. Thereby, if it's necessary, evil must be good.
Evil must be good.
How did you bag that? Let me say to you, I'm a public servant. I've been a public servant my whole life. I don't mind, nor am I offended, nor am I moved if you talk about me. Have at it. But you ain't gonna talk about my wife.
When you tell your wife, I'm gonna go see mama, then you go down on Bush Avenue and get you a $2 hole. That's evil. But Brother Brown had a good time with that $2 hole. You can push a $2 hole to the line, so you don't have no limits. Evil and good, they walk hand in hand. Evil is as evil does.
Evil and good, they walk hand in hand. Evil is good.
Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. The same way you respect me, you gonna have to respect her. And if you don't respect her, find you somewhere else to go. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me, but you ain't gonna be in my face and dishonor my wife. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I need some people that will fight for yours, that will stand for yours, that will demand respect for yours.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
Hold on. Look like I lost the audio. Give me 1 sec there. Hold on. Let me fix that. So apparently, in this video, the guy, he filled up the fridge, and now she mad, so she's unfilling the fridge. That's pretty much what's happening here.
Look, right, making them cry. You see that? You see that? This is what I deal with. You see that? Right. You throwing stuff at her. Ooh-wee. Y'all see that, right? I that ain't me. I still got my video that right. This is the disrespect. She allow her kids to be disrespectful to me, and she want me to take them places. I'm not putting up with it. Sorry. And this is what she does when she don't get her way. This is the way she does when she don't get her way. This what happens. Now I see her having her kids cry.
And then you wonder why the kids misbehave so often, why the kids can't get it together.
See? There you go. See that, y'all? This is what I put up with when she don't get her way. She making all her kids cry.
You got my baby?
No, she's not going. No. Okay.
You might say still gonna get out to it. Come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie.
Sorry, I tried to see it, but it's our mama.
Do I even have to say anything? Oh, shout out to GB4. He says, Mr. Hood, in the name of my country, we thank you for your great military and commander-in-chief. Oh, your country's Venezuela? Is that what that is? Oh, well, shout out to Venezuela. You're probably still partying on the
Somebody
streets
had
tonight.
to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Shout out to Venezuela. Yeah, well, you know what? We're gonna send some management teams in there. You know, Marco Rubio is gonna oversee the whole deal. You guys are gonna be all right. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. More black love, y'all. Woo! Dangerous love. Yo, could you imagine your girl try to run you over with a car and a nigga put a soundtrack to that shit? Crazy word. Damn. Hey, man, you got to be quicker than that.
So it looks like women are going to the Caribbean, especially places like Jamaica, for SMEX tourism. McMaster University and several other highly accredited research places have done the research. And as you can see, the title of this article from McMaster University and their study says Female SMEX Tourism in Jamaica, an arena for adaptation and recreation for marginalized men. Where do most women in our community go when they go on vacation? Jamaica, the Caribbean, Haiti. They go to St. Martin, St. Bart's, the Bahamas. All of these places, the men are offering a romantic experience and SMEX tourism.
Y'all go to Haiti to get dick? That's nasty. Ew.
I don't want to hear anything else about Passport Bros. I've done the research. I've looked at the numbers. And the women in our community are going down to Jamaica to take advantage of those men. But they want them to love them. They want them to give them that massage and pretend that they're so into them and that they're their everything. Because guess what? They can't get that inside of the United States. I caught you. That's why y'all going to Jamaica and the Caribbean all the time, huh? Y'all going down there to get some TLC, some affection. Stella trying to get her groove back, eh?
Yo, of all the places, bro, going to Haiti, ew, that just sounds a lot to me.
It's called sex tourism. That's what it's called. This is nothing new. The only concern that I have when women do it is when the boys are underage, similar to the gentleman. However, the women are not online talking about exploiting these young men and harming them. As a matter of fact, they call it what it is. It's sex.
When
And
you
there's
do it,
nothing
it's
wrong with
beautiful, right?
sex. There's nothing wrong with sex tourism. The concern that we have is that your sex tourism is coached as looking for a wife because sex tourism seems a little too debased for you. And you're also involving Black women in your decision. Like, it's sex tourism. Try again.
Carmen, everybody nasty, Carmen. Everybody nasty. Don't let them point fingers like it wasn't me. Everybody nasty, Carmen. Terrible work was going on here. It's just terrible. Just terrible. Terrible. Shout out to True Hype with the $2. Hey, Google, play Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. Oh, man. I bet you. You wonder why they call you bitch. You wonder why they call. That was a dope song back in the day, too. Tupac, he was on to some things. He had some shit on him every now and then, man. Shout out to Tupac, man.
You know what I've noticed? Women do not want providers for real. They want immature men with money. Yeah. They want men who base their status off of how much money they have in their wallets. They want men who lead with their wallets. They do not want a man to genuinely be a provider in their lives. For those of you who are new here, I'm a certified life coach. I specialize in love and relationships, self-development, and finances, and I have been doing so for close to a decade. Because let's think about it. When we go into
Hold up. What is a certified life coach? Where do you go to get certification in life coaching? Who is handing out life quality? Who is a life professional? Which one of you niggas is an expert at living? How the fuck do you get certified at living? I need somebody help me out. How do you get certified at living? I'm a professional liver. Like, how does that work? How do you become how do you become certified at living? Like, what, people just be making up jobs and titles and shit. I'm a certified life coach. I've been living for 12 years professionally now.
You know what I've noticed? Women do not want providers for real. They want immature men with money. Yeah. They want men who base their status off of how much money they have in their wallets. They want men who lead with their wallets. They do not want a man to genuinely be a provider in their lives. For those of you who are new here, I'm a certified life coach. I specialize in love and relationships, self-development, and finances, and I have been doing so for close to a decade. Because let's think about it. When we go onto social media now, we talk to any of the young girls now, what they talking about? He got to have some money. He got to have some bread. He got to pay for this. He got to do my nails. He got to do my hair. I'm not going on the first date unless he dropped $200, $300, $400, $5 million on me. There's nothing said about character. There's nothing said about integrity. There's nothing said about ambition. There's nothing said about goals. It's just how much money does he have? And the men who lead with their wallets are typically the men who have nothing going for themselves because they reel you in financially. They know that that is the most attractive thing about them. And because they know that's what they can offer, and you guys have made it abundantly clear that that's the only thing that you're looking for, they're winning. They're going to always come out on top. And then when you're in that relationship, because a lot of y'all are lover girls at heart, like, let's call it what it is. You want to listen to the Shira Sevens and all of this, and you want to be a gold digger and a sugar baby, and you only with a man for money, but that's not really who you are. You want the relationship. You want the love. You want the commitment, right? You want the reassurance. You want the emotional connection. But see, when you don't get that, you're mad. Men are this and men are that. No, baby. You wanted the nigga with some money, right? You don't feel safe with them. You don't feel secure with them. You don't feel like you can actually build a future with them. Because again, they know you have taught them. And like I said a million times, if y'all want...
You know what's interesting about the life coach phenomenon? dating coach and all that stuff. The more dating coaches and life coaches we have as like a part of the population, the more single and miserable people are at the same time. Did you notice that's weird? It's like the dating coaches and life coaches aren't helping.
And to be different, you have to be different. And what happens is women in general, or women in this category at least, has taught men exactly what they want, exactly what they need. So they don't have the need to build character or integrity or any of the other moral things that will be really important, like in a person that you're going to spend your life with, right? Or in a person that you're going to at least invest in for some period of time. So you get the lame nigga with money and stick with that. Don't complain about that, because that's what y'all said that y'all wanted. When you grow and expand your mind and develop and put time into yourself and your train of thought and get off of social media and stop listening to all these bitter women on social media who are either trying to get your money or they themselves have not been able to attain the love that they wanted, and so now they flipping the script. When you actually invest that time, you will find a man who will give you his last. You will find that generous man. You will find a kind man, but you have to be the woman that is deserving of that. And the woman who's deserving of that is not looking for lame men who lead with their wallets. Stay safe.
Damn, I was muted up. It always goes back to a generous nigga giving you something, right? Notice how she ended with that. You just got to deserve the generous man, and he will give you his generosity.
I tell y'all, the families I try to stay away from is the one where nobody got a man. You telling me you got 3 sisters, none of them got a man. Your mama ain't got a man. None of your aunties got a man. Your grandma don't got a man. Your great grandma don't got a man. Godmother don't got a man. And we're gonna add the best friend to the situation. And your best friend don't got a fucking man. Nobody got a man. Nah, it's something there. It's some type of spirit, some negative energy. It's something around that family that is just keeping men away. And I would not be a part of it. It may be a generational curse, and she may be the one to break it, right? That's good for her. I hope she does. I just will not be a part of that.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? It's just some situations where it's like, I'm not going to make my life difficult. Plus, it's like, what advice could they get from everyone?
Who I'm supposed to talk to at the family reunion? Who I'm supposed to talk to at the cookout? Ain't nobody to play ball with and shit at your little family gatherings. None of that shit. I'm not doing. Nope. Sorry.
About y'all's relationship, every single thing you do, they're just gonna tell her she don't need a man. They're gonna tell her that they all don't have men in their lives and they're fine. And they could be fine. But it's just like, is that the advice I want my girl hearing? No. I can only imagine the mental and emotional trauma that a dude would go through trying to be involved in that family.
He's not lying.
Where have you been? Where have you been?
Did you not just hear me say I'm with my brothers? It ain't even been a day since I ain't seen you. When you get in this, mode,
I don't care. You out here fucking with all these motherfuckers that don't mean you so good, but fucking over me. That mean you good. I mean you good. Ever since I came into your life, nigga, what are you talking about?
All right, now I don't like to judge. You know, it's rough judging everybody's relationship from the distance, from the outside looking in. You never know. She might be soft and sweet. Maybe this is a bad day. But does it sound like she means him good? Does it sound like she's brought good things into his life? Just think about it.
Where have you been?
Did you not just hear me say I'm with my brothers? It ain't even been a day since I ain't seen you. When you get in this, mode,
I don't care. You out here fucking with all these motherfuckers that don't mean you so good, but fucking over me. That mean you good. I mean you good. Ever since I came into your life, nigga, what are you talking about?
How you mean me good acting how you acting right now?
I'm beating your ass. I'm beating your ass.
She's beating his ass, and Shiesty Bomb, today is Black Love Day. It's Hyena Love Day. Black Hyena Love Day. Can you feel it in the air, Shiesty Bum? Can you feel the ass whippings in the air?
But fucking over me, that mean you good. I mean you good. Ever since I came in your life, nigga. What are you talking about?
How you mean me good acting how you acting right now?
I'm beating your ass. I'm beating your ass. Period. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I'm beating your motherfucking ass.
You know you can't beat me.
I'm beating your ass.
You playing all kind of roles, huh?
I'm beating your ass.
Look.
You know what it's always funny when she says I'm beating your ass, right? But when he says I'm beating your ass, now it's shit serious. You're like, hold up, man. Let's talk this out now.
Chill out.
I'm beating your ass.
Peace be still.
Beating your ass. Out here doing all these fucking death.
This nigga trying to do an exorcism? Hold up. What was that last line?
Chill out.
I'm beating your ass.
Peace be still.
This nigga trying to cast out demons and shit. Like the power of Christ compels you. Demon, be still.
Beating your ass. Out here doing all these fucking death spells that don't mean you no motherfucking good. All this weird ass. For no fucking reason, fucking over me, and I'm a good woman. What shit for no fucking reason, fucking over me, and I'm a good woman? What type of weird ass figure is you? How you gonna fuck over a blessing that came to you that you prayed for? Unless you lie.
You lied. She a blessing, nigga. You don't want your blessing, nigga? Come get this blessing, you bitch ass nigga. Come over here and get blessed, nigga.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
Black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
Shit for no fucking reason, fucking over me, and I'm a good woman. What type of weird ass figure is you? How you gonna fuck over a blessing that came to you that you prayed for? Unless you lie, you weird ass liar. Do you be lying all the time? You always lie to me. Let's be real.
What I lie to you about?
Everything. You weird bitch. You weird motherfucker. This song going there.
Damn, you heard that? You heard that? And this is what's going on here. They are trapped in a carnal trap. They are both stuck in a carnal love affair. She must have the best coochie he ever found in his life. That coochie make him feel like a king or something, because I don't know what the hell he's sitting there for.
Weird ass liar. Do you be lying all the time? You always lie to me. Let's be real.
What I lie to you about?
Everything. You weird bitch. You weird motherfucker. This song going there.
Crazy. You see, y'all hear this shit. These bitches crazy. Damn. I thought the phone was going
there. Nigga laughing and shit like, bro, you in danger. I don't know how you just like in that. Like, she crazy. What am I gonna do? You know? You gotta be like this nigga right here. This nigga had a plan. This nigga had a strategy. This nigga had vision. He had foresight. The nigga was in it to win it, y'all.
What you want, man?
Why the fuck did you go down there to the Section 8 place and tell them people that you live with me and you showed them the mail and you know you got me and my fucking kids kicked out? They came.
I sure did. You didn't want me to stay over there. You took my motherfucking bump off my motherfucking car. You took my motherfucking clothes, put Clorox on my shit.
Yeah.
I sure did.
I sure did. My nigga is not playing. I want all my get backs. I want my lick back. I want a kick back. I want everything, bitch.
These blacks.
What you want, man?
Why the fuck did you go down there to the Section 8 place and tell them people that you live with me and you showed them the mail and you know you got me and my fucking kids kicked out? They came.
I sure did. I sure did. You didn't want me to stay over there. You took my motherfucking bump off my motherfucking car. You took my motherfucking clothes, put Clorox on my shit. I sure did. Not only that, I done told social service how you be leaving the house for 2 or 3 days, not feeding them goddamn kids, and you sitting around here running around up and down the street in the club. I sure did. Your ass going to jail. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Ain't no remorse in it. I don't give a damn what you say.
Your ass going to jail. It's like, I don't give a damn what you think. That's how you got to do it, though. Cold as ice, man. Willing to sacrifice.
And I don't give a damn what you do. In any other house you get, I'm gonna get you put out again. I don't give a damn. You talking about a house and the kids and all this, what you talking about?
So what about my fucking kids? You not gonna take care of them?
You always talking about what about your kids? Your kids be there 2 or 3 days, don't even eat. You be gone, the house all dirty, roaches run around, they run around, pampers singing, hanging and shit. You got plates of food and shit laying all over the house. You ain't talking about shit. Hell yeah, I sure did. You need to call the orchid man over there, your dirty ass. I should never fuck with you anyway. And when every time you run into a house, I don't give a damn where you move at, I'm gonna get your ass put out. Yeah, you talking about I'm gonna call social.
About to be a lifelong enemy. About to ruin your life for the next 7 years. You're gonna have 7 years of a nigga hating you. It ain't even gonna be bad luck. Anytime you turn around, it's gonna be me there fucking some shit up for you.
Sir, I'm gonna call everybody that I know.
So you gonna get your kids taken away?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I went out there and showed them the mail while I've been staying at your house, because when I left prison, I probably write you from prison. So that's what I went out there. I went out there and showed them all the jail mail we had. I told them I was gonna come home there. You was supposed to be taking care of me, making sure everything was straight. I came home to you with them badass, nasty ass kids, and me and you this shit ain't just gonna work out.
Nigga said I was in jail. You was in there selling me a dream about how it was gonna be good. The kids is gonna love me. You was gonna love me. The house is gonna be nice. I came home to this nasty bullshit and your little baby's kids. Now I'm putting all y'all hoes out.
And then you taking my bumpers and shit, I'm running around here with no bumper, embarrassing and shit. You got me running around here knocking on your door and shit, trying to play victim. Hey man, I ain't trying to talk.
So where the fuck are me and the kids going to stay?
You and them kids.
You're selfish. You gonna get yours. You gonna fucking get yours. You gonna get yours, and that's you gonna get yours, and that's not a crime. That's a problem. You gonna.
He locked in. Look, he is locked in. Look at how many times he just kept saying, you and them kids, you and them kids. Like, listen, I need you to understand how bad you cooked all right, how badly you are cooked right now, all right? You and them kids about to feel it. It should have been nicer to me.
Badass, nasty ass kid, and me and you this shit ain't just gonna work out. And then you taking my bumpers and shit, I'm running around here with no bumper, embarrassing and shit. You got me running around here knocking on your door and shit, trying to play victim. Hey man, I ain't trying to talk.
So where the fuck are me and the kids going to stay?
You and them kids.
You're selfish. You gonna get yours. You gonna fucking get yours. You gonna get yours, and that's you gonna get yours, and that's not a crime. That's a problem. You gonna get yours, nigga. You gonna get yours.
You and them kids better get in that ragged ass car, and y'all better go and they be easy.
He sounded a little bit like Pastor too. No bullshit. We need the Pastor to pop up real quick. Pastor was in the chat earlier. We need Pastor to pop up and verify that this not you. One of your girls put you on blast. You had to handle some business. You ain't need this to hit the street the way it did, but you had to handle your business. You know what I'm saying? We on your team. Pastor, if this is you, I want you to know we support you, all right? We support you in all that you have to do. Sometimes you got to fight back, nigga.
Snacks any goddamn way, because you been leaving 2 or 3 days, ain't feeding them. So you better go to Dollar General, you better get you some cover, and you better make sure you get you a gas card so you can have plenty of gas in there, because it's going to be hot in there if it ain't got no AC.
Yo, this nigga's, you better get you a gas card. It's going to be hot in that van. You ain't got no AC. This nigga is that real. He planned that shit out. He mapped it out. He knew I'm going to make it hurt every step of the way.
That's the problem. You gonna get yours, nigga. You gonna get yours.
You and them kids better get in that ragged ass car, and y'all better go and they be eating snacks any goddamn way, because you been leaving 2 or 3 days, ain't feeding them. So you better go to Dollar General, you better get you some cover, and you better make sure you get you a gas card so you can have plenty of gas in there because it's going to be hot in there if I ain't got no AC. And y'all ass better learn how to leave me alone because every time you fuck with a nigga like me, I'm going to take your ass down.
You gonna get yours. You gonna get yours.
Get mine and you gonna get yours too. And
You
every
gonna
time
get yours.
Oh man, you just love to see a nigga win, don't you? Just love to see a nigga win because niggas don't always win, man. Niggas be taking L's, bro. Niggas be taking crazy L's in this game, man.
Who tried this man was allegedly unalived by his girlfriend from blunt force trauma. Who tried this man?
What just happened? Let me run that back real quick.
Who tried this man was allegedly unalived by his girlfriend from blunt force trauma.
Blunt force trauma to his head. Something had to happen. It didn't happen falling out no car. It did not happen falling down no stairs. It did not happen the way they kind of make these different stories. I ain't gonna say they is new.
Alleging that she had took a bottle and went upside his head, and then she pushed him out of a car that was moving.
Who let him out?
Left this man on the side of the road where he didn't know nobody at, didn't have nobody. She left him, and this is old lady.
With no phone, no ID.
She left her man leaking on the side of the road.
They found my nephew's body under a bridge on Archer Road. A car pulled up, and he stepped out of the car and staggered and fell to the ground. How in the hell that you left my nephew?
A stranger, the sister said a stranger was the one that pulled over. She was a nurse and helped him and took him to the hospital. That bitch didn't do.
If it walked like a duck, it talked like a duck. Call Aflac, it's a goddamn duck.
Leave him with a wallet, no money, and nothing. He was a Jane Doe when he was in the hospital. So the family wasn't notified until they figured out who the hell he was.
For him to be found and taken to the hospital under John Doe?
He was just not coming back from a dope, nice ass goddamn Christmas vacation. He took her out and laid out the red carpet. Red everywhere. Red roses, wine, chocolate filled strawberries, you name it. His aunties and his sister is calling her ass out. They said some in Florida water is fishy and it stank. If you loved him, would you really leave this man on the side of the road after you just him upside his motherfucking head, see it leaking blood and all that shit, kicked him out the car? You want to try to circle back and go get him? No, she did not. She went on and went home. And now she's sitting there talking like she's sad. No. Somebody needs to investigate. I'm going to keep y'all updated with this one.
My cousin G-Boy said if a duck could pull a truck, hook him up. Some foul play done happened to my nephew.
Well, you make sure you keep us posted. Want to know what happened there?
So I tell them what you just told me. Tell them what you just told me.
Mom, it's not that serious.
No, tell them what you just told me about my husband.
Okay, so I slept with him, but...
Okay, and what else? And what else?
I'm pregnant.
Okay, so you think it's okay for you to be pregnant by my husband?
I didn't say it was okay. What I'm saying is he was there for me. He was helping me. He was taking care of me.
Helping you do what? That I couldn't help you with?
Yeah, taking me to go to school, college, all that. Buying me stuff that I needed because you wasn't doing it, so you was.
So I wasn't, you basically saying that I wasn't there, so you decided to sleep with my husband?
He was being her daddy. It's wild. So she started calling him daddy. This is crazy. This is crazy work. You know, he was acting like daddy, so she was like, hey, daddy. And next thing you know, she pregnant with her stepdaddy's baby. It's crazy work. It's terrible. Everybody in here messed up. Everybody in this story is terrible. I'm mad at the mom, but I don't know why yet.
Tell them what you just told me. Tell them what you just told me.
Mom, it's not that serious.
No, tell them what you just told me about my husband.
Okay, so I slept with him, but...
Okay, and what else? And what else?
I'm pregnant.
Okay, so you think it's okay for you to be pregnant by my husband?
I didn't say it was okay. What I'm saying is he was there for me. He was helping me. He was taking care of me.
Helping you do what? That I couldn't help you with?
Yeah, taking me to go to school, college, all that.
Snowman says, ain't that supposed to be white people shit though? Cultural appropriation, nigga. Your shit, our shit now. I don't know what to tell you. Go get some cornrows or something.
Yeah, buy me stuff that I needed because you wasn't doing it, so you was.
So I wasn't. You basically saying that I wasn't there, so you decided to sleep with my husband.
Mom, I don't know what else to do.
Don't know that. All the men in the world, you sleep with my husband.
It's the only one that made me feel good at the time, so I don't know what else you want me to say.
What you mean? What do you mean? And you think you gonna keep this child?
Why would I not? You want me to abort my child?
Whoa. That's your grandbaby. No, she about to put a hit on the grandbaby. What are we doing? She is about to put a hit. She gonna put money on the baby, oh.
How dare you say that we are not interested in families in the Black community?
Yo, the baby ain't do nothing wrong. That nigga just chilling like dead, bro. That nigga not even a day old and he on the hit list already. Yo, no. What are we even doing? That nigga didn't even get to suck no air yet, man. He gotta dodge Keisha. He gotta dodge Keisha. This is terrible. She looking at that baby with the Superman laser eyes. Yo, this is horrible. She about to hit that nigga with the Homelander. Nah, come on, man. Come on. Oh, yo, GB4. I don't think Hemp and them would like me over there, man. I don't think Hemp and them would appreciate my my biting sense of humor, you dig? Cause I would show them these type of videos and they gonna be all sad and depressed and shit. And I'll be over here like, yo, why mommy trying to hit the baby like that? Yo, why is the mom trying to smoke the baby? They gonna be over there trying to have deep, emotional, thoughtful conversations about it, trying to give it all this emotional credibility. I'm just like, bro, it's crazy you want to put a hit on your grandbaby, bro. That's crazy work. This is all I'm saying. Can we talk about that? Can we psychoanalyze trying to put a hit on your grandbaby? That's wild work, man.
You basically saying that I wasn't there, so you decided to sleep with my husband.
Mom, I don't know what else to do.
Don't know that. All the men in the world, you sleep with my husband.
It's the only one that made me feel good at the time, so I don't know what else you want me to say.
What you mean? What do you mean? And you think you gonna keep this child?
Why would I not? So you want me to abort my child?
It's my husband.
Oh, why was your husband sleeping with me?
That shouldn't matter.
That's your grandbaby, though. Like, no matter how that happened, it's terrible that, you know, your husband ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do to him, I'm going to turn my head. I'm going to look the other way on that one. But that's still your grandbaby, though. I mean, yeah, he ain't your husband no more. You might as well stop saying that shit. That's dead. That's over with. That is somebody that you used to know from now on. But that's your grandbaby, though. Like, come on, man. You can't forgive a baby. You see what I mean? Like, what type of evil bitch can't forgive a baby, y'all? How you can't forgive a baby?
How dare you say that we are not interested in families in the Black community?
It ain't even like the baby actually need to be forgiven, but you clearly holding it against the baby, though. You clearly making the baby pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, let the baby live, y'all. Like, why the baby gotta pay, man? Let the baby live. I don't understand why you gotta like hold it against the baby. What the baby do? The baby ain't sleep with your husband.
Can a nigga live? Can a nigga live? Please.
That's how that baby sound in her stomach right now. That baby first word is gonna be, can a nigga live?
It shouldn't matter what my husband do, but it should have been with you. You're my child. I gave birth to you. So what made you feel like you wanted to open your legs to my husband?
Mom, I just want you to hear what you're saying. I just want you to hear what you're saying. You're saying it's okay for your husband to do what he doing.
I'm not saying no, that's okay, but you.
Y'all both the problem. And now you about to have a problem child. It's not that complicated. You just mad because you in a bad spot. And your mama mad at you. And you're nasty. And you're nasty. Let's not forget that. You're nasty.
My child. You are my child. Okay, it wasn't like I did it on purpose. It just happened one time. What you mean on purpose?
Tell you, man, black love, you're not ready for this shit yet.
These blacks.
You don't even know, man. You know, I found this video. This is it's a little bit out of place, you know, since we're talking about black love, but it's still funny as hell. It's still funny as hell. So apparently her grandbaby gay. Her little grandson came out gay. Look at these girls talking about this shit. This shit is hilarious.
I came out here to tell you something. I'm gay.
Oh, I already knew you was gay because you be swishing, yeah? How?
So he be swishing.
His legs around when he be walking.
Look at these little girls. They like 13 years old, all pudgy and shit. Talk about he be swishing.
I came out here to tell you something. I'm gay.
Oh, I already knew you was gay because you be swishing, yeah? How? Because he'll be swishing his legs around when he be walking. He always in the kitchen cooking something.
So he always in the kitchen cooking. That nigga be swishing and cooking. Oh my God. All you be doing is swishing and cooking.
That's why he always singing in the church choir. What that wait, hold on. Now singing in the church choir, what that mean?
Are you disappointed in me?
Yeah, nigga, what the fuck? That's why you talking to grandma and not your pops, nigga.
I gotta love you though. I gotta love you though.
That's for God to judge you, so don't be ashamed.
He already told you how he feels about this shit. God already told you how he feels. Did you not read his letter? He left a long letter for you to read in case he wasn't here when you got around. But now you're going to act like you don't know.
Right.
But you don't need to go to church with that, though.
Church?
With all that singing in the choir and gay.
I mean, maybe he could get that spirit off him. I don't know.
He said maybe he could get the spirit off. Oh no, they said maybe he could get the spirit off him.
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
Wow.
So gay.
So gay. Damn, in 15 years, that's how his grandma gonna do him. His grandma gonna do him just like that in a few more years. Watch, it's crazy work. This is crazy.
Right.
But you don't need to go to church with that, though.
Church?
With all that singing in the choir and gay.
What's wrong? I mean, maybe he could get that spirit off him. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe if he believes
but you still, we gotta love him, y'all.
He said maybe if he believed in God. I'm done. Yeah, she said maybe if he believed in God. He said you wasn't believing hard enough. That's why you sucked it. Oh God, this is the oh, my chest hurt. This should make my chest hurt. Oh my God. She said, well, maybe if you believed in God, oh, that little fat dark skinned chick is mean.
With all that singing in the choir and gay.
What's wrong? I mean, maybe he could get that spirit off him. I don't know. Maybe
if he believes
but you
in
still,
God,
we gotta love him, y'all. Let's support it.
People establishment with all that.
Come as you are, though.
I came out here to tell you something.
Oh man, she said, well, maybe if he believed in God. Oh yeah, damn, she just broke his mic with that one. That shit cut close. That shit went bad. Oh man, that was terrible work. That was terrible work. Your grandbaby gay now. It's probably because there's all these chicks around. He made him. Y'all did this to him. He's trying to be like y'all. Anyway, moving on.
Man, listen, today I'm in my car about to introduce my baby to a man who walked out on me, chose himself over me, and who wasn't there when I needed him the most. But of course, when I got pregnant, honey, he wanted to show up talking about, I love you, sending me affirmation texts and sending me money. And when I got hospitalized, honey, then he wanted to call me every single day. He even told me he was going to therapy, so I thought things were going to change. And that this man would actually be in our lives. And guess what, y'all? Things did change. And so today, baby K finally met him, my dad, his grandpa. Initially, it was a little rocky, and yes, baby K did leap into the waitress' arms and say, take me away from this man and just snatch my entire thing. And shout out to this.
I thought she was talking about her baby daddy or something this whole time.
Queen right here because she was just loving up on my baby like it was her baby. But eventually it got better, and by the end, I could say, you know, they were friends. I think that they were getting along, being the family that we never got to be. But you know what? I'm walking into 2026 with forgiveness in my heart, a deep appreciation for my mother for doing it solo, but also a deep appreciation for the bond that I'm building with my dad. Man, listen to.
She said her pops ghosted her. It's crazy. Getting ghosted by your own pop sounds horrible. Couldn't imagine.
8, you open up to a woman, at least as a man, there's like a 98% chance that she's probably gonna ghost you or move on to a different man. Okay, this tends to perplex a lot of people, and they often ask the question of why, and some people are just so jaded they stop asking why. They just decide that women are just like this and they live with it. But women often see men as ideas, not really who they are as an individual. So essentially, if you open up to a woman, you're becoming a real person. You can no longer fit in the confines of the idea, the box that she has placed you in. You open up to a woman, at least as a man, there's like a
I can be your hero, baby. Is that what that is? You gotta always be like the superhero character? Can't be real.
I'm not one to complain about finding the love of my life because of all the terrible things that I've done. My first ever boyfriend, I dated him because I wanted his older brother. As I couldn't get his older brother, I decided to settle for his younger brother because they looked very similar. It was secondary school, so I don't think it counts. Whenever I would go out or go to events or something, I would specifically invite a guy that I knew liked me just so I wouldn't have to pay the expenses while I was out. Then I would low-key ghost them after. One time, this guy was telling me about his family issues and crying to me on FaceTime. I literally called my best friend and we were laughing at him. You would never catch me complaining because even if I do find the love of my life, I don't deserve them, bro.
That's the real bitch right there. That's the real bitch. I gotta give her a run back for that one.
I'm not one to complain about finding the love of my life because of all the terrible things that I've done. My first ever boyfriend, I dated him because I wanted his older brother. As I couldn't get his older brother, I decided to settle for his younger brother because they looked very similar. It was secondary school, so I don't think it counts. Whenever I would go out or go to events or something, I would specifically invite a guy that I knew liked me just so I wouldn't have to pay the expenses while I was out. Then I would low-key ghost them after. One time, this guy was telling me about his family issues and crying to me on FaceTime. I literally called my best friend and we were laughing at him. You would never catch me complaining because even if I do find the love of my life, I don't deserve them, bro.
Amazing. It's horrible shit. It's getting crazy out here, y'all. It's getting terrible out here. It's getting terrible out here. You know what? I actually did find one video. I low-key like how this girl is talking. I gotta give her some shine real quick because at first I was like, nah, you full of shit. But then she pulled it together nicely. She did. She pulled it together nicely.
What does a man actually provide if I can provide for myself? What does a man actually?
And you know what's so funny? I was literally having this conversation with a woman who was most likely in her 40s and had no comeback to this question. And I actually was like, listen, generally speaking, what you're asking for is dick and emotions, all right? That's what you're asking for. And she basically was responding to me like, well, what's wrong with that? And I'm like, just don't get it, do you? Just don't get it. And then I came across this video. This young lady, she's clearly in her like 20s or whatever. And I think she kind of figured out the angle.
What does a man actually provide if I can provide for myself? You ask, I got answers. Ladies, if you want princess treatment from a man, you need to understand something. You're not struggling to receive from a man because you're strong. You're struggling to receive from a man because no one taught you what a man is supposed to provide. So today, that's what we're going to talk about. And in my own fashion, sit down. After I posted the video, you're not getting princess treatment because you're acting like his little brother. Every day I'm receiving comments like these. I pay my own bills. I take care of myself. So what is he even providing? What do I let him do? And what do I do with my own money? And I realized something. Women today know how to survive, but no one ever taught you how to be provided for. So let me break this down in a way that's going to click so deep, you're going to pause this video and rethink your whole dating life. First of all, we need to understand that masculine provision is not him buying you gifts. It's not him spoiling you when he feels like it, taking you out, or doing random nice things. That is not masculine provision. I repeat.
It's not the money. It's not just buying shit. Shit. Well, I ain't got to buy you shit no way. You got money anyway.
That is not provision. That is a hobby behavior. Provision is consistency, responsibility, structure, protection, stability, reducing your stress, making your loads lighter, leadership, and safety. He must create safety.
What does that even mean? But I like it though. But what does that even mean?
Safety in your nervous system, safety in your life structure, safety in your future, safety in your emotional world, safety in daily responsibilities, and safety in your physical environment. A masculine man doesn't ask, what do you need me to buy? He asks, how do I make your life easier? And that is the difference. Now, listen carefully. You paying your rent does not mean you don't need provision. That means you're meeting the bare minimum of survival. That's all it means. But your feminine cannot activate if you're in survival mode 24/7. That's physics, that's biology, that's polarity. I don't make these rules. A masculine man.
She knows about physics and polarity and shit, y'all. Amazing.
Man does not exist to save you. I repeat that again. A masculine man does not exist to save you. Nobody can save you but you. That's your life's purpose and calling, to save yourself. He exists to create stability that your feminine energy can finally breathe. So what do you do with your money? Because women.
Now, at that line right there, I was like, you know what? She actually did kind of tie it together. You know, I give her some forgiveness for maybe not having everything exactly perfect, but I think she was kind of trying to weave some threads together, some intuitive threads together.
Ask me all the time, if he's providing, what do I do with my money? Your money is not supposed to be survival money. Your money is for you, for your safety nets, investments, long-term wealth, your future, your passion projects, your business, your glow, your development, your luxury, your healing, your feminine identity. A woman's money is for her future. A masculine man's provision is for the present. So your money is for you. His money is for y'all. Comprende? Because that is.
Now hold up. Now I was coming together with you, and then I started to fall apart a little bit. What was that? What's yours is mine, and what's mine's is mine's. Hold up now. We got to work that part out later.
Polarity, guys. That's the polarity. That's why you don't want to date down. That's why you want to date up. You want to date a man that has stability in his life outside of you. Because 9 times out of 10, how his personal life is, if it's a mess, if it's all over the place, that's a correlation exactly how his dating life is going to be. Why? Because men's identity is tied to how much how much they conquer and they have materially and money. Their identity is big tied to money. Here's the part that triggers people. Provision isn't about.
It's not exactly true. There's an element of truth to that, but no, it's not really just money. It's more about achievement. What have you built? You know, what mountains have you climbed?
Helplessness. Provision is about partnership. It's not that you can't do it, it's that you don't have to do it alone. Most of you have never experienced not being alone. You've only experienced hyper-independence, trauma responsibility, and survival mode. No wonder asking feels like a burden, and no wonder receiving feels wrong. And no wonder you act like his little brother, competing with him instead of letting him lead. And here's the truth most women don't like to admit. If a man isn't providing for you, it's usually because you overfunction, you don't ask, you micromanage, you don't allow, you don't trust, you carry both energies, you have no space, your nervous system is bracing, and you only rely on yourself. And most importantly, you reject the masculine's instinct to lead. Men can't step into masculine energy next to a woman who refuses to step out of hers. And here's the final piece. Provision is not an invitation for you to be lazy. It's an invitation to evolve. When a man covers your survival need, your feminine is supposed to expand. That means building your passion, building your skills, building your creativity, building your income streams, building your identity, becoming softer, becoming wiser, becoming more of you. Provision gives you room to bloom, not to rot. I don't need you to save me, but I am open to receiving from you. That is feminine power. If you felt exposed by this video,
it's a lot of words. I know lots of therapeutic phraseology, Carmen, but you can't tell me chicks don't eat this shit up. Chicks love therapeutic phraseology. It's why we invented that shit.
if it hit a nerve, if it finally made everything click, then you're ready for the provider magnet. It's my brand new guide on how to inspire a man to lead, provide, protect, and pursue without forcing, without begging, and without overperforming. And if your nervous system is fighting softness, you need the feminine reset too, because you need to reset. Because you can't receive from a man if your body doesn't feel safe to receive anything. Anyways, I hope this video helped. I hope you guys learned something. I love you guys. Bye.
If you don't have a man, you ain't nothing.
All right, now never mind all that positive bullshit. Let's get back to some real shit here. Hold up now. Hold up now. We got to get to some real shit here. I came across this the other day. Are you guys familiar with an internet personality, a YouTube panel personality, calls herself Tyranny? We Need More Tyranny, I guess is the full name of her YouTube handle. Are you familiar with the concept of tyranny? Both as a person and as an actual practice. Are you familiar with both of these things? I think we have both of these things in one, and I present to you tyranny's man-child.
Wait a minute, man.
And you look like a raccoon.
Why, hey, Tyranny, why would you put your son on here? That's your son? No, why would you?
Wolfstacks got that wake-up call. This ain't finna be the 20 and Ali. Because I wish we had these type of conversations in reality to basically show us the truth, because even men, we were shown lies as well. Oh yeah, that's built like a bag of potatoes, baby. That's uncomfortable.
A bag of beans.
It is a bit droopy. I don't even know why you acting like that. You should have just sat down and kept it clean, but here we go. It's about to get dirty, y'all.
That's uncomfortable built, baby. But to Wolfstacks and to everybody.
I'm built like a bag of potatoes.
Says she's smooth all over like Bugs Bunny. Oh my God.
I'm out of here, boy. Not Kendra G, not Kendra Cam.
Did we ask for
Come on, baby, over here. So what we say? What you say? Say it to my husband's face. Like a sack of potatoes.
And I present to you the final boss of Hyena life. We need more tyranny. Now, I don't really know why she decided that she wants to jump up and bring her husband on the panel. They were having a conversation up there for at least an hour, because this little clip is about an hour long. So they were just having a conversation up there. Like she was not involved at all. And then she jumped in to pick a fight, which, you know, chicks do that. That's what she does. So she jumps in to pick a fight. But then she has to bring in her young hyena son husband. And she let that man get sunned. Like, it's crazy work. The things you do for love, yeah, I'll tell you, man, you got to be careful about that shit.
Build like a bag of potatoes.
Build like a sack of potatoes. Where's your edges? Where's your edge? The edges are here.
I don't think this is very adult like. We have great conversations.
Whose husband does that? What kind of young man does that? You let your wife bring you up on
look at this nigga. You bringing this nigga.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
Is that a white woman down there? Smell the roses? Because she was the first one. Who husband does that? What kind of husband? Thank you. Thank you, Karen. You know, Karens are actually like the white blood cells. I've come to accept Karens have a role in the ecosystem, you know. Whose husband does that? That's what we would all like to know. What kind of man? Crazy work. You look, you know, this is one of those things. She is a lot older than him. So he may not even have gotten to a position in life where he's even able to understand how cooked he is right now.
What kind of young man does that? You let your wife bring you up on
look at this nigga. You bringing this nigga.
Wait, hold on. Wait. That's her. We smell the roses. That's her oldest son. Live. That's her oldest son. Come on, let's.
Oh, that's her older son.
That's her oldest son.
This is wild. I don't give a damn. Don't bring nobody in the camera
And then they proceed to start calling her husband her oldest son now. I mean, they were sunning a nigga, bro. You got sunned for your wife. Your wife brought you out in public to be sunned by a bunch of strangers for no reason. For what?
What the white bitch talking for? What nigga? That's fine. That's fine. That's
wait
fine.
a minute, man.
And you look like a raccoon. Come on,
Why, Tierney, why would you put your son on here? That's your son. No, why would you put your son?
You can't let him crash. Don't make your son into a crash out for you.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't even. We just go on that. Don't put your son on here.
You don't know how to be a better woman. You don't know how to be a better woman. You don't tell my that's goofy as hell. Like, what type of mother are you? This is your motherhood.
She said, "What type of mother are you?" And she talk about her fucking husband though. They really keep sunning the nigga the whole time. What type of mother? It went from what type of wife to what type of mother. You are doing a bad job as a wife mom, right? You are not wife momming properly.
This is what you do. Anyway, Ali, what did you say to my husband?
This the internet. What he gonna do?
What you do?
Right, it's the internet. What he gonna do though? Like, come on, man, this is terrible. What he gonna do? Really, great question. What he gonna do?
This is your motherhood. This is what you do. Anyway, Ali, what did you say to my husband?
This the internet. What he gonna do?
What you do? You bring your child on the internet.
Yeah, I ain't heard that. I heard that's some shit talk going on about me and family. So what's up?
Let two niggas talk. Put your masculine ass in the back. What are you talking about? That's fine. I don't have edges. That's fine. Whatever.
Oh man.
But you're still a proud ass mother.
That's why I don't get on the internet. Y'all be lame as fuck. Lame. The only one talking is a female, which is crazy. When a man gets hurt on nobody got nothing.
You talking to a woman? That's two women.
I ain't talking.
Oh my God, are you and Tyranny supposed to help? Like, are you helping your wife fight this girl now? Terrible. You know what? I'm gonna hold fire. It looks bad enough, and we're gonna hold fire.
I'm trying to see what y'all niggas have.
That's two women going.
Nobody said nothing to her. You talking to niggas said anything, bro. No dude said anything, bro.
Why is your wife
And what would you do?
Why does she get on YouTube like this? Why do you let her get on YouTube like this?
Ain't no nigga in the house but your son. Ain't no.
Damn. She said your whole marriage is fatherless. Whole house fatherless. That's crazy. It said this is some fatherless activity right here. Getting cooked by this big head bitch is wild too.
And what would you do?
Why does she get on YouTube like this? Why do you let her get on YouTube like this?
Ain't no nigga in the house but your son. Ain't no nigga in the house but your son.
Do this for work.
You single? You single?
This is crazy. This is wrong with our community now. Like, this is wild. Like, who does stuff like this? This is crazy, man.
Absurd.
Don't make me go get my cat, bitch. Cause he don't play. Look at the men you talking about.
They talking.
None of the guys said anything to her, bro. No guy said anything to her, bro.
About me. I heard someone say about
Who?
me.
Who said something about you? Who?
You got it too. If I said something, whichever nigga said why your son on. White bitch, shut your ass.
Hey, stop. Hey, what did we say about you? What did we say about you? What did we say about you?
Hold on.
Let me tell you what.
Hold on. What did we say about you?
You can't fuck with me, Tony.
Leosha, hold on. Leosha,
You still got your size and you look a mess.
Leosha, hold on. Leosha, hold on.
No, wait.
No, Leosha, hold on.
I mean, this really is like male hyena behavior. Young hyena male shit. It's crazy work. Get out there and fight for your woman, boy.
Hey, Tyranny, what did I say about you?
Okay, Ali, because you know I ain't do no trip. You my brother.
No.
Which one of y'all said?
No, what did I say? No, you said I said something.
Bitch, I heard her say
No,
that.
don't say, stop
Which one
saying
of
that.
y'all
Stop saying it on the line.
why you bring your son up here? If y'all don't say it, be about it.
Wait, hold on. Say that again.
Now we heard it. You feel like a bag of potatoes.
I said built like a bag of potatoes.
I asked y'all
Everybody
that.
talking to you.
Hold on. Please, everybody be quiet. He said, you said, we said something about you. What did the men say about you, Terry?
You know, it's crazy. And I keep saying this. A lot of these black panels, it starts to feel like the high school lunch table. Did you hear that line he just used? He said, you said, we said. High school shit.
I said built like a bag of potatoes.
I asked y'all that. Hold on. Please, everybody be quiet. He said, you said, we said something about you. What did the men say about you, Tierney? I'm about to bring you up. What did the men say about you, Tierney? What did I say about you?
Hold on.
No, he said, no. Hold on. Nope.
Gotta control.
You said you weren't gonna be crazy when you came up. That's what you told me.
Wow.
And wait, nobody say nothing to him.
He said, you said, I said something. What did I say about you?
So I pulled up because Whitey said that I was fat and Ballhead said that whatever the fuck you said. So I pulled up to show I look better than y'all with 5 kids.
That's not, hold on.
You don't look better than me.
Hold on, Smell Roses. Hold on.
Yeah, did you see Leosha in those brown pants she had on the other day? She was looking so good.
I want to hear what.
He keep muting me, so I'm
she
gonna shut up.
her.
Hold
I
on.
want to hear her explanation.
Please, I'm asking y'all not to say anything. Tyranny. Why he just said that he came up here because you said we said something about you. We, not the women.
No,
he said,
I came up here to say I got something to say about me.
What?
That's what I heard.
What's that mean?
Y'all talking about me and I ain't not even on the camera, bro. Like, you know how lame that is?
No. So stop. Who said something
I'm
about
not no
you?
internet nigga, bro. Like, I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm not this internet shit. And I'm letting y'all
It
know.
seemed like
You just became an internet nigga. Are you happy now? How does it feel, brother? How does it feel? Face cammed up and everything. You are officially an internet nigga under your wife's name.
He's talking down on me and my wife, bro. It's gonna be
literally
on
the internet.
You're on the internet.
He's on the internet.
I'm on the internet.
One thing at a time. What was that about him?
Hold on. Hey, please stop doing that. What did anybody say about you? Nobody said nothing about
Let
you.
me know. I'm up here now. That's why I'm up here. I'm trying to figure out what was said about me.
Anything about you, bro. Nobody said anything about you. Nobody said anything about you, bro.
You a well dude.
Nobody said anything about you, bro.
You a well dude. And the only reason why I'm gonna say that is
here. Nothing's been said about me. Let's keep it that way. Because don't talk about me off camera.
Hold on, Leo.
Talk about me off camera. When I get up here, everybody quiet. Period.
Because nobody said nothing about you.
Right.
Nobody, you don't even know who you are, bro.
Hold on.
Nobody even knows who you are.
Right. You
We
got
talk about dating.
You got up here talking about me. You got up here ready to crash out.
Nobody talking about you. You actually let your listen. So this is you're demonstrating. No, what you're doing is demonstrating what's wrong with the community because nobody said nothing about you. She gassed you up. You gas like you brought your hold on. I'm talking. You can respond to what I say. You can respond to what I'm saying. Your wife.
Now that's dead real. That's totally accurate. His wife gassed him up, got him up on a panel under her flag to fight a battle that wasn't even happening. Now you look crazy.
Gaslit you to come up here to embarrass yourself. Nobody said nothing about you.
And I'm embarrassing myself. How?
Yes, nobody said nothing about you. Nobody said nothing about you. And you cast it out.
I have a. Now I couldn't find the rest of that show. I was looking for the rest of that link. I couldn't find exactly where that came from. If you guys know exactly where that show link is, please throw it in the link in the chat for me. But you know what I'm doing actually, because I got a little bit of time on my hands. I'm actually putting together that next quick show. I think I want to get to this clavicular thing. This is a weird phenomenon we're heading for right now. The looks-maxing era. And thankfully, there's not a lot of black dudes. I don't see any black people at all associated with this looks-maxing thing. We have enough problems, all right? Black people have enough internet drama going on. This is totally some young white guy shit. But this whole clavicular looks-maxing thing is crazy as hell. Got kids tapping their cheeks with hammers. I know, right? It sounds like a pause-worthy statement, right? They are literally tapping their own cheeks with hammers, bro. I don't know how else to that is an accurate statement. That is literally what they're doing. They tap their own cheeks with hammers, bro. Like, it's a crazy world we live in right now. It's a crazy thing going on. It's a crazy thing happening here. It's hard living in reality, in modern reality. Sometimes it really is. The modern world is it's a rough place, bro. It's a lot of cringy things happening in the modern world. Lots and lots of cringy things happening in modernity. Oh, you know what? Let me kind of pull this video up for you. Just this is almost a little bit like a segue, the weird modern feminized man problem. Chicks kind of noticed. They noticed it too.
Same time, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's not that bad because as far as I'm concerned, I already dated a woman. Okay.
When you did wait, when was this?
My kid is my baby mama. Yes, child. It wasn't actually a woman, but the characteristics and stuff, like that. You get what I'm saying? What? Ain't no listen, feminine men exist. You know what I'm saying? So with that, it's one of those things to where I was like, it might not be that bad because I was already in I was already homo. Okay. So I'm just like, maybe it won't be that bad. But the only thing is, I'm just not used to having a detachable and detachable thing. So that's my only thing. But it won't be the first time that I've dealt with that.
Comment chat. She's messy.
That's what stand up is, right?
Yeah. My mouth dropped.
This is for entertainment purposes, but I will definitely say that on a stage.
And you know what I'm thinking? I'm not even going to end the show. I'm just going to extend this a little bit. Because this is a weird phenomenon. This is a whole weird phenomenon. You know, since we're talking about hyena culture and all the weird cultural extensions of it, I think we're just going to keep this one going. I've been just kind of queuing up a little bit of the work that I had built up in the background. Let me see if there's a couple of more videos I need to pull up. Let me hit you guys with this in the meantime. Hit that like button, y'all. We are making a transition into Act 2. Shit. Overtime.
Dancing up on stage, men went from taking up a few seats in our nail salons to literally crowding up our beauty spaces. It started with manicure, pedicure. Now they're getting their freaking eyebrows done. Now they're getting facials. They literally have become the girls. We go to the clubs or the lounges. They've taken up all the seats with all their homeboys, smoking up the fucking hookah, dancing up on stage like little bitches. It is so pathetic. I feel so bad for the next generation of women. If we were to send these new batch of men to war, they would literally try to vlog it and take aesthetic photos and die within the next few hours. I don't know who's going to be the men or the boys. It actually makes me so fucking sick. And then y'all tell us to not be so fucking masculine, to be in our feminine, soft girl era. We thought we were, but so are y'all. So who the fuck is going to lead and provide? Men went from taking up a few seats in our nail.
Now, clearly, thought energy wouldn't otherwise pay attention to her, but I do kind of get there's a bit of a problem in what she's talking about. We're entering a weird era of masculinity. We are entering, I heard of the term looks maxing not too long ago. It's not a completely new term, but I guess we've pushed it to a weird area, a weird era. The looks maxing era has now found its little champion, and he looks a little bit like a twink. Gotta tell you, this is a strange time we're in. And I don't understand how, the new gen, whatever, alpha, whatever these kids are doing, I don't understand how this is kind of where we are now, but thank God for the internet and Twitter X or whatever for having all these clips ready, and I can just kind of farm them casually, and we can talk about this weird new era of men. The age of man is over. I've heard this years ago. The age of man is over now. The age of whatever these niggas. The age of man is over. The age of whatever the hell this is upon us now. Well, Carmen, you're not going? Come on now, you're not going? Whatever the hell this is, you telling me you're not going? Now, a while ago, years and years ago, as I was, just a in my travels across the YouTube universe, you know, I don't just stay within the black realm, the Chitlin circuit as they call it. You know, I'm well traveled in all the YouTube areas, and I come across this idea. Well, not even an idea, it was a story called the Mouse Utopia. It was an experiment, rather. It was a Mouse Utopia experiment. And I'm gonna pull up a condensed version. I'm gonna pull up a condensed version of it because the original video is a lot longer than I need. But the Mouse Utopia experiment is very it highlights some interesting phenomena that we appear to be living through.
Built what was essentially a utopia for mice that was purpose-built to satisfy their every need. Despite going out of his way to ensure the inhabitants of his perfect mouse society never wanted for anything, within 2 years, virtually the entire population was dead. So, what happened? Dubbed Universe 25, Calhoun's Mouse Utopia was built with the needs of its mouse inhabitants firmly in mind and was designed to specifically cater to their every whim. Containing plentiful food, water, bedding, and at least initially space, the enclosure was described as follows. A tank, 101 inches square, enclosed by walls 54 inches high. The first 37 inches of wall was structured so that the mice could climb up, but they were prevented from escaping by 17 inches of bare wall above. Each wall had 16 vertical mesh tunnels, called them stairwells, soldered to it. 4 horizontal corridors opened off each stairwell, leading to 4 nesting boxes. This means 256 boxes in total, each capable of holding 15 mice. Well versed in rodent populations from dozens of previous experiments, something that's kind of apparent when you realize that the enclosure was called Universe 25, Calhoun anticipated that his mouse paradise could reliably and, more importantly, comfortably house 3,840 mice. Before that, though, he needed to pick the proverbial Adam and Eve of his mouse Garden of Eden. Calhoun eventually settled on 4 breeding pairs of mice specifically bred for the experiment and handpicked from the most healthy specimens from the National Institute of Health's own breeding colony. Now, before we get into discussing what happened next, we should give some background information about how this experiment came to be and what it was hoping to accomplish. Prior to creating Universe 25, Calhoun had performed a number of similar experiments with rodents that started all the way back in the 1940s. All of these ended in failure when the population either stalled or turned on itself. For example, in one experiment, Calhoun created an enclosure that could easily have housed 5,000 rats, but the eventual population never rose above 200 despite unlimited food, unlimited water, and a complete absence of any predators or any threats.
He created the perfect welfare state for the mice. And there is a point in the Mouse Utopia experiment where they get to what they call the beautiful ones.
For seemingly no reason. Females similarly began abandoning young male mice without a reason. Abrupt change in behavior in both males and females. Social bonds broke down, and male mice, without a reason to defend their territory or food source, since both were plentiful, became dejected, forming cliques that randomly attacked one another for seemingly no reason. Females similarly began abandoning young or even attacked them, and slowly but surely both males and females simply stopped breeding. In the lead up to this, certain of the male mice began continually mating with whatever mouse happened to be around, be it male or female. Many of the mice also began to simply kill and eat one another despite the abundance of other food sources. Mothers also abandoned their babies. Mice would crowd together in groups of 50 or more in pens designed to hold 15 individuals, while pens with plentiful bedding sat completely empty just inches away. Most intriguing of all were a small group of males and females who withdrew themselves from mouse society altogether to live in the upper levels of the enclosure that Calhoun described as the beautiful ones. These mice did nothing but sleep, eat, and groom themselves, and this gave them noticeably smoother-looking coats, which, along with their isolation, meaning no scars from attacks, led to their nickname. They seemingly lost interest in all meaningful social bonds and refused to interact or mate. The last birth in Universe 25 took place on day 600.
So in the Mouse Utopia experiment, they have something, they hit a phase which they, call the beautiful ones, where a small percentage of the mice, that they were already socially dysfunctional, but a small percentage of the mice retreated into weird beauty regimen stuff and became effectively non-reproductive and asexual, which brings me back to clavicular and this whole new phenomenon.
Yeah, so I basically smoke a fuck ton of meth so that I can look sexy and manly.
Nigga, are you fucking retarded? Meth is for pussies. You gotta smoke Fent if you really trying to look smacks, nigga.
You don't know shit, nigga.
Oh, you think you cool, huh? Watch and learn, nigga.
God damn.
Holy shit, nigga.
I've never smoked this much.
Spinach shit on the breakfast, look at my house, she baddest. Spinach shit on the breakfast, look at my house, she baddest. Black boy, white boy, swag, I'm dead.
Yeah, looks maxing equals the beautiful ones. Now, I actually came across a post that really kind of got me thinking. Let me share. Where's that post at? A couple of days ago, I came across this post and it said, clavicular has made history by becoming the first male-to-male trans. A male-to-male transgender is a crazy concept, but you know, the more I think about it, there's something oddly like fitting about that type of description. The nigga is a male-to-male transgender. I told you this nigga, he's a heterosexual fag boy. Like, anyway. Yeah, definitely come full circle, bro. But yeah, like I said, male to male transgender. Interesting, strange times we live in. White guys are going through some shit right now, you know. We should pray for white men. They're clearly struggling right now.
And I want to understand white rage, and I'm white.
Jungle beat. And you being so hot, nigga. Like I took this and see when I shot niggas. Like you see the world and he drop niggas. And I keep in mind millions on my block, nigga. And my shit keep it on and get them drop niggas. And he be wildin', he some hot nigga. Tones only get busy with them blocks, nigga. Try to run down and you can get your shot, nigga. Running through these checks till I pass out. I shoot you give me neck till I pass out. I swear to God, all I do is cash out. And if you ain't a hoe, get up out my trap. Oh, I'm so lit like I take that fifth grade. Really never made no difference what this shit made. Jaja told me flip them cats and how to maintain. Get that money back and spend it on the same day. Shorty like the way that I ball out, ball out. I been getting money till I fall out, ball out. Talk cash, dog, I goes all out. Shorty like the way that I fall out. Big bitch, you know, little to my dogs out. Mama sent no pussy cats inside my dog pound. That's what got my daddy locked up in a dog pound. Free sale them, little to my dogs out. We gon' pull up with it, every cops on them. With the 16s, we gon' put some shots.
I know, right? He's all like wiggered up and acting all black and stuff, and, you know, looking all cool for the camera. But then, you know, I came across this other video and it made me think. You know, I think too much sometimes. I'm going to have a little bit to think right now.
Yeah, but I mean, like this next election cycle, who's going to win? It's going to be Gavin Newsom against JD Vance because JD Vance is subhuman and Gavin Newsom mugs.
JD Vance is subhuman?
Yeah.
What makes you say that?
He's got a very short total facial width to height ratio. He's obese, very recessed side profile, whereas Newsom is like 6'3" Chad.
So you're JD is very tall. JD's got to
Now, when you really break it down, when you think about what he's saying, he says, I choose Gavin Newsom over JD Vance because he would rather fuck Gavin Newsom. I mean, think about it. Think about that is ultimately the bottom line of what he's trying to say. In his estimation, Gavin Newsom is more fuckable than JD Vance. Therefore, he's going to vote for the guy that he deems more fuckable. Strange mental process, but whatever. This is why chicks shouldn't vote.
Still, I mean,
6'3".
Gavin Newsom obviously mogs him to death.
So you're a Newsom head. You prefer Newsom to the vice president.
I'm just telling you who's going to win.
Do you prefer him
though? Honestly, it's hard to say, but Newsom being that much more of a mogger.
Look, he's just so fucking cute. Like you see what I mean? He's like, I mean, you know, I mean, because the guy is just, you're like, come on, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is the most heterosexual faggotry I could ever imagine. This is some intellectual homosexuality.
And like having a president who's like fat and especially that young.
You think I don't think he's fat.
I would say
he's a bigger guy for sure.
He's just like, it's just embarrassing. Like, how are you fat and you expect to like lead a country? You can't even be in shape, you know?
So let's say you got a vote. It's 2028.
I'm voting for Gavin Newsom.
You're voting for Gavin Newsom.
You can't be that subhuman.
So
you see what I mean? We have really entered the beautiful ones era. And to be fair, I think Black America has hit this beautiful ones era already. We're peak beautiful ones. White America, you know, you're catching up to the horror.
you got all right. Well, this actually is of a thread with the whole conversation because you look at these two candidates. You have Gavin Newsom, worst governor in the country. I think we would all agree, destroyed his state, let its main city burn to the ground because of his incompetence, is a personal, complete derelict, liar, degenerate. But he is good looking. I'll grant you that he's good looking. Yep. And it kind of looks like Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. Hey. And then you have this vice president to President Trump, the transformative right-wing president in our lifetimes, who, do you support Trump or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you got this vice president handpicked by Trump, who is extremely intelligent, very right-wing. I think he's a pretty good-looking guy. I don't know, maybe I guess you disagree. But he's all these things, checks all these boxes, would have all these great policies. And regardless, you're going to pick the pro-mass migrant, pro-trans, pro-murder the babies, pro-burn the cities to the ground, pro-BLM Democrat because he's skinnier than the conservative vice president.
100 times over.
He's just too dreamy. You understand why this is like a weird thing we're at? He's just too dreamy. And then there's the hammer thing. Literal balls hit your face constantly every day, bro. I don't even know how else to like look at balls hit his face constantly every day. He hits himself with balls every day in the face, bro. Big giant hard balls too. He wants it to hurt. He wants to feel the balls hitting him in the face, bro. This is a crazy thing we're watching.
Want to be masculine showing, but bend over bandits.
I mean, are you telling me this is normal male behavior? Balls to your face, balls to your face, balls to your face, balls to your face.
Fuck, that's starting to hurt, man. Let's do
balls
it.
To your face, balls to your face, balls to your face, balls to your face.
I know it hurts, but that means it's working. That's the only indication. You have to push past the pain. Look at me.
And who's putting on the music? Why is there music playing? Why is there soft music? Why is like soft jazz coming on right now? Is Kitty G about to get on the goddamn saxophone? What is going on in this video? What is happening to these kids, bro? Why are the kids all weird and gay?
I've been bone smashing for about 2 years,
and I have gotten improvements. I used to have flat zygotes pretty much, but bone smash for about 2 years from this point, pretty much every day consistently, and now I'm got some tissue.
Balls to your face makes you beautiful, apparently. It makes them pretty, Carmen. Balls to your face make you pretty, don't you know? As a woman, I'm sure you've heard of this this secret, beauty regimen. Don't women take balls to the face all the time to become beautiful? Isn't that what girls do? Isn't that don't girls know about the ball to your face beauty regimen? You're gonna act, you know what it is? Because you're a girl, you don't want to let me know all the secrets and shit. Fine. You can be all mysterious about the shit, but this nigga clavicular, he's giving up all the game. He is giving up all the game. The ball to the face beauty method. The ball to the face beauty method. I don't think I have what it takes to be beautiful. And frankly, like, I've been ugly this long. I'm not even gonna try anymore. I'm not even gonna like, after being ugly all this time, why even stop now? It's been working for me. It's not like I haven't had children or whatever. I've done well for an ugly nigga. I don't think I'm ready for the ball to the face beauty regimen.
Ah, fuck, that's starting to hurt, man. Let's do a little bit more. No contraction of the face. I know it hurts, but that means it's working. That's the only indication. You have to push past the pain. Look at me. I've been bone smashing for about 2 years, and I have gotten improvements. I used to have flat zygotes pretty much, but bone smash for about 2 years from this point, pretty much every day consistently, and now I'm got some tissue.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who knew? Who knew that don't be a quitter? Is this what it takes for me to be beautiful, bro? God damn it. The thing is, I don't want to be beautiful like a chick, though. That's the only thing. I don't want to have, that's how you make girls beautiful.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun.
We're in the new phase of young white men. I don't know what's happening with young white guys, but like I said, we might need to pray for young white guys, man. They're going through shit. They're going through shit, y'all.
2 areas right here. Right. I'm just going to start hammering at this. I'm just going to be doing a shorter version. Normally I do it 5 minutes on each side. So 10 minutes in total. I'm just going to do it short now. Yeah, you got to brace your head.
The things white guys go through to get a white woman, bro. I'm telling you. The things white guys do to get a white woman, like, amazing work. Amazing. Black guys would never. Black guys are not doing all of this shit just to get a white girl. We will sell dope. We will be the MVP of whatever sport you invent, but we will not be doing all of this just to get a white girl. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is terrible. Pray for the young white boys, man. They are struggling right now. They're going through things that nobody else can understand.
2 areas right here. Right. I'm just going to start hammering at this. I'm just going to be doing a shorter version. Normally I do it 5 minutes on each side. So 10 minutes in total. I'm just going to do it short now. Yeah, you got to brace your head. that side to air.
Jeez. Beauty is pain, huh? Yeah, when you're a woman. I can accept that when you're a woman. Yeah, beauty is pain when you're a goddamn chick.
We're gonna get Nick on roids, guys. I think.
Yes,
it's,
I'm getting on Tren. We're gonna do a protocol.
Not Tren. So the thing about steroids that happens to a lot of people is you talk about steroids.
I'm gonna say this
they're
now.
Good if you do them right, but you really have to give people the most comprehensive.
I'm gonna say this now, and listen, I like Nick Fuentes as like creator and all that stuff. He's done a lot of good things in terms of like America First and all that, but dude, you are not helping the gay rumors, bro. This nigga is like confirming a lot of the gay rumors now. You killing yourself, Nick. You're fucking yourself up right now.
We're gonna get Nick on roids, guys. I think.
Yes, I'm getting on Tren. We're gonna do a protocol.
Not Tren. So the thing about steroids that happens to a lot of people is you talk about steroids. They're good if you do them right, but you really have to give people the most comprehensive cycle and advice, or else they'll turn to shit. Steroids, if you just use testosterone.
This nigga says he wants to make Nick beautiful. This is like when Puffy wanted to take Diddy. I mean, when Diddy wanted to take 50 Cent shopping, this is exactly what that sounds like, bro. Like, nah, you're not gonna make me beautiful, bro. I will die ugly and bitchless before I let you make me beautiful. I don't want to pay the price, nigga. I refuse.
Any of the cycle support and the blockers, you're going to this end. You're going to looks minimize rather than looks maximize. Your hairline's going to fall out.
Get a giant head.
Yeah. So you have any interest in looks, or are you just going to go?
I don't know. What would I do? So if I'm looks maxing, what am I going to do? What's my first move?
We talked about the age a little bit. How's the hairline?
My age.
So
my hairline, I have a V-shaped hairline, but it's not receding.
No, it's always been like that.
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Since I was young. No, for real. Ever since I was in 8th grade, my hairline's a V.
Just two white bros trying to be pretty. Just two young white bros trying to get cute.
And I want to understand white rage, and I'm white.
Okay, well.
But it's going strong. I mean, it's thick, it's full.
For 26, yeah, it's.
Dude,
I don't even get it. I
never get old, kids. It's highly overrated. Never get old.
I don't even.
That's crazy.
But if you really
were 26, I'm young. I'm a young man. I'm a young guy.
So who looks older?
I'm a kid.
Chat, who looks older?
I'm a kid at heart.
I think he looks younger than me, which is problematic. So, but the thing is, if you really wanted to restore that.
Yeah, bro. I can't even try to give the nigga no shield, no cover. This shit crazy work, bro. Nick Fuentes getting the gay makeover from Clavicular. They're both bottoming each other is wild.
Hypothetically, to even have a trait, even grow further than it's ever been in your life, you could use something called minoxidil. It's an oral pill. You could go to your doctor, or you could just buy it on the internet.
Damn.
I'll leave that up to you.
My hair's fine. Okay. It's just what else besides my hairline? What's my first move? Do I go on testosterone? Do I get a jaw surgery?
I don't think you need a jaw surgery.
I would need to get taller. I would need the leg lengthening surgery. That'd be my first move, I think, right?
Or you can do that, or you could stuff the insoles into your shit.
I could what? Oh, insoles? Dude,
yeah.
But that's so... If you ever get caught with that, you're done forever. Zero aura. If you ever get caught with lifts...
Dude, yes.
So the plan is the double jaw surgery.
Right.
And that brings it forward and makes it wider and bigger.
Forward and down.
And down.
A down graph, yeah.
Giga Chad.
Yeah, essentially.
Jawline.
That's the plan.
Then you're going to max out more of the physique.
Yeah.
And then you enter into whatever
passion it is. Yeah, because I mean, I'm still a young guy. A lot of people don't know because I have a beard, but I'm only 19 years old.
That's crazy. Yeah, you called me Unk.
Yeah.
He's like, how old are you? I'm like 26. He's like, I didn't know you're that old.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, okay, out of pocket for no reason, catching strays.
It's over.
It's okay. I'm Unk. It is over. It's so over.
But you look younger than me, though.
Thanks. It's true. No, I'm kidding.
You can love or hate Nick, but he's dedicated to the craft. Like, this is like a real one right here.
Whether you agree or not, you have to at least acknowledge that. You know?
Thank you, man. I
So,
appreciate it. You too. You're a real looks maxer.
yeah, 07s.
All
Everyone's
these other 07s in the chat. All these other soft looks maxers.
You see, it's shit like that that's make me stop going to like professional gyms and shit. Because there's always a couple of weird dudes complimenting each other way too much. Dude, your muscles are so ripped. Like, no, dude, look at your glutes. Like, no, bro, your fucking pecs. Like, your pecs are amazing. And it's like, I'm gonna get away from these guys.
I just think they're pussies,
Dude, yeah, man.
Raw meat, try steroids.
Yeah, that's
See,
what
what
I'm
are you
saying.
afraid of?
Exactly.
I'm not going to try steroids for the record.
Yeah, well, definitely don't try raw.
I'm going to get roided up, though.
A truc right there. Truth nuke.
Truc, major truc. Yeah.
Oh my God. They're multiplying. They're multiplying. Look, another one just appeared.
A truc right there. Truth nuke.
Truc, major truc. Yeah,
Major
someone said what you're doing is Faustian.
Really?
Yeah, because you're like going beyond. You're like reaching outside. You're using the latest science, modifying yourself with surgery. Even though you're, in a way, you said this the other day, you might be like destroyed in the process. Like it might take years off your life, but it is about going beyond.
It has to be done, dude. I'm willing to push the limits so far on what's necessary because just like the times that we're living in, man, it's crazy.
That's who we are. That's our DNA. That's what we do.
Being a beautiful dude is your DNA? Do you have twink DNA? Is twink DNA a thing? Oh, shiesty bum. Shiesty bum. This is why you'll never be wrenched up. But I like that you hang around here. There's something in your heart that is anti-hyena that draws you here, and I appreciate that. This is why I try to be kind to you. But you're retarded, though. You're retarded. You have no idea why this is, like, disturbing to a thinking man.
So right now, I am infertile, but I'm not able to have a kid right now. But if I wanted to, there's a protocol I can put in place that'd be immediately going to.
All of that so he can look cute for you? Shiesty bum, do you want a man to sacrifice the juice of his loins just so you can think he's pretty?
So right now, I am infertile, but I'm not able to have a kid right now. But if I wanted to, there's a protocol I can put in place that'd be immediately going to get.
Wait, why are you infertile right now?
So it's just like a negative feedback loop when you're not needing to produce testosterone anymore because your body realizes, okay, we're getting it from an exogenous.
So you're not producing
source.
any testosterone naturally?
No.
None?
No.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, if you're not even producing testosterone, like, does it even work right? Does it even do what it's supposed to do?
We are going up a gondola. I'm actually terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at heights. I became a bitch after I turned 20 years old. You need to calm me down. I'm such a pussy, dude. Holy shit. We are going up a gondola. I'm actually terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at heights. I became a bitch after I turned 20 years old. You need to calm me down.
That's just what I need, is a woman to hold me when I'm afraid. That's all I've been looking for my whole life, is a chick to hold me when I'm afraid.
I'm actually terrified. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at heights. I became a bitch after I turned 20 years old. You need to calm me down. I'm such a pussy, dude. Holy shit. Why do you look like you're miserable? Huh?
Because you make me feel like the man.
Why?
You made me get the tickets. You made me talk to the agent because you didn't want to ask which line it was. We're staying in my house. And then you're like, I don't want to go up. I have anxiety. Like, I feel like the fucking man in the relationship, and it gives me the ick. Like, genuinely.
You still love me, though? Probably maybe have a kid by.
Do you still love me, though? I'm afraid. Tell me you love me. Oh, God. Dude, Hey, you ever looked over at your woman and just be like, I'm afraid. Tell me you love me. I need you to make me feel better. You ever looked at your chick and say, I need you to make me feel complete? You don't make me feel secure.
Who knows? I have a little Timmy running around.
We saw each other like every day for 3 days, and he kissed me on our 4th time seeing each other. And I told myself on that 4th day, I was like, I can't believe I'm hanging out with someone who like is scared to kiss me. I was like, is he gay? Like,
yeah. That's the weird place that we're in modern culture. You know, if she likes you, she wants you to grab her butt and do all the other things, right? And if she doesn't like you, of course, she doesn't want you to do that. But if she does like you, she wants you to grab her butt and stuff, right? And if you don't grab her butt, then she automatically thinks you're gay. It just goes like, you know, and to be fair, he looks like he might be gay.
4th time seeing each other. And I told myself on that 4th day, I was like, I can't believe I'm hanging out with someone who like is scared to kiss me. I was like, is he gay? Like, genuinely, I was like,
Bro, I just didn't know.
I was like, if he doesn't kiss me, it's wraps.
Young white culture is just, I don't know what the hell's happening. This online shit, man. Got male to male transgender stuff happening. You go back to your boy clavicular.
You see a live stream running. You think it's a good fucking idea to start doing this shit?
I didn't do this shit. You started talking in weird.
Modern Life Dating just tipped $5. Hey Violet, shut up. Shut up Violet, shut up Violet, shut up Violet. Dot shut up Violet, shut up Violet, shut up Violet. Dot shut up Violet, shut up Violet, shut up.
Yeah, because I'm not interested in you constantly projecting the disrespect that you're doing onto me, acting like I'm doing it. You started the whole time. I'm just trying to go out. I'm trying to have fun. And you just sit here and
you're trying to go out and you're trying to go have fun, then go fucking do that. Okay?
I told you I want to
go.
go out.
You want to go out? You want to go out?
Go see Quavo. I told you, let's go together.
Go see Quavo. What the fuck?
Oh my god, that's what I'm saying.
Huh?
You twist my words. Like, what the
serious?
fuck does that even mean? What do I have a crush on fucking Quavo? Are you fucking that insecure? What the fuck are you talking about?
You think that's what I was thinking?
I don't fucking
It's just
know.
like degenerate and trashy.
I don't,
like,
well,
let me go
you're
see
the
Quavo.
one that
Like,
fucking
what?
brought up to go to Quavo in the first
Rap?
place.
It's like
I have just
girls
been
listening to rap is
continuing,
disgusting.
Hey, let's just go have fun. Same thing as the problem earlier. Let's just go have fun. And you want to make this weird fucking vibe all the time.
You're spiking
No,
your
I don't give a
cortisol.
fuck. Your cortisol is spiked all the fucking time. And I'm chill. I'm chill as hell. I'm chilling. I just want to
You're
have fun.
screaming.
I'm not. I'm speaking loudly. Because they can't even fucking hear me. They couldn't even hear me.
And why'd you steal the tequila?
J
You came
Banker
in
just
here-
tipped $3. Very obvious that Violet is a high IQ narcissist who wants to control.
So you think this is a good idea, genuinely, to do this shit on a live stream?
I wanted to sit here and watch funny.
I'm just telling you. Every single second that you speak is putting you in the wrong direction. So why don't you cut your losses here with how fucking disrespectful you are?
Will support you, and I'm glad at the end of the day they will. That's all you need. Shut your door.
I'm not gonna have my cortisol spiked by any void.
It's almost like black love, but you know, a lot lighter skinned.
I'm gay. I'm not. Oh, I'm gay. I'm not.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm gay. I'm homosexual. I'm gay.
I have no idea what the context of that is, but there it is. Whoop, there it is.
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world. So gay. So gay. That nigga gay. Nigga gay. Nigga gay. Nigga gay. Nigga gay. Nigga gay.
I'm gay. I'm not.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm gay. I'm homosexual.
I'm gay. I'm not.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Me too.
Bro, I'm gay. I'm homosexual. I'm gay. I'm not.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Me too.
Bro, I'm gay. I'm homosexual.
Gotten assassinated if he were Chad. Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him. What happened to him is quite terrible, and this might be an insensitive video to make, but I'm really trying to bring awareness to how brutal the black pill is. Looks really are going to determine the quality of your life to a high degree, so if you're not doing everything you can to maximize them, you're missing out. Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here.
He really just said Charlie Kirk got assassinated because he wasn't handsome enough. If he was more fuckable, he'd still be alive today. That's what he says, right? Listen, you tell me that's not what he's trying to tell you right here.
Would Charlie Kirk have gotten assassinated if he were Chad? Well, probably not, and here's why. Good-looking people experience something called the halo effect, so it's quite possible that if Charlie were to be better looking, someone wouldn't have hated him enough to assassinate him. What happened to him is...
What if the bullets just like dodge your face because you're like, you know, you're handsome or whatever? Like, what if you're like, as a man, you're just like, you're beautiful. You remember that movie? What was the one with the models? I think Will Ferrell was in it. And they did the whole Magnum face thing. Like, what if you're just that handsome that like the bullet just goes around your pretty face? Like, you know what? Maybe I do need to look smacks. I'm going to bang myself in the face with a metal ball until bullets don't hit me anymore. Yeah, Zoolander. Thank you. Thank you. What if it's the Zoolander thing? What if you can do like the Magnum face and the bullets will just be like, oh no, he's so pretty.
Is quite terrible, and this might be an insensitive video to make, but I'm really trying to bring awareness to how brutal the black pill is. Looks really are going to determine the quality of your life to a high degree, so if you're not doing everything you can to maximize them, you're missing out. Would Charlie Kirk...
This man Clavicular says that he is influenced to do anything, that he's his own man and he's just logical. I disagree. I think he's comparing himself to other people and saying there's better looking people out there, and so I need to do better. So he started using steroids at 14. He wants to lengthen his limbs because he's only 6'2", and he's getting titanium implant surgery in order to make him look prettier. He wears makeup and he's a neural divergent. This man Clavicular is...
Strange days we living in, y'all. Strange days we're living in.
You also wait, is it true you do meth? Somebody told me you do meth too.
I do meth, yes. So I do meth to, you know, basically suppress my appetite and try to get leaner. Try to lean.
Wait, so how are you not like tweaking right now if you do meth?
Well, I mean, once you use it for a while, and if you use moderate dosages, you're just getting like the same effects as Adderall plus the appetite suppression.
Okay.
So if you guys didn't know, you know, methamphetamine is essentially the same, you know, class of drug as Adderall. It's just an addition of the methyl group. So, you know, the effects are quite similar, you know, so it's really.
Hey, Shiesty Bum, is that your boy? You still going for the handsome meth head guy? I mean, you know, I keep asking Shiesty, you know, black girls, they'll take any kind of white guy.
I do meth to, you know, basically steroids.
You also wait, is it true you do meth? Somebody told me you do meth too.
I do meth, yes. So I do meth to, you know, basically suppress my appetite and try to get leaner. Try to lean.
Wait, so how are you not like tweaking right now if you do?
And this is probably why I'm not cute. This is probably why I'm not cute. But I do make children though. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not cute, but I make babies. And I don't really want to be that cute, honestly. I'm good. I don't want to be methadone pretty. I don't want to be meth pretty. That's a whole other level of pretty. I'm afraid of it. Honestly, I am man enough to admit I am afraid of being meth pretty.
You also wait, is it true you do meth? Somebody told me you do meth too.
I do meth, yes. So I do meth to, you know, basically suppress my appetite and try to get leaner. Try to lean.
Wait, so how are you not like tweaking right now if you do meth?
Well, I mean, once you use it for a while, and if you use moderate dosages, you're just getting like the same effects as Adderall plus the appetite suppression.
Okay.
So if you guys didn't know, you know, methamphetamine is essentially the same, you know, class of drug as Adderall. It's just an addition of the methyl group. So, you know, the effects are quite similar, you know, so it's really not as bad as people think. You just have a lot of people smoking meth, so it's surpassing their blood-brain barrier.
Wait, how do you take it?
Intranasally.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Like up your nose. Just
Oh,
like a
okay.
little
So
bit.
you snort it? You snort it?
A little bit up the nose sometimes, yeah.
He sniffs meth, y'all. I mean, at least he doesn't shoot it. He sniffs meth. Yeah, and he said that shit like it was like a normal thing. Like everybody's meth pretty.
You also wait, is it true you do meth? Somebody told me you do meth too.
I do meth, yes. So I do meth to, you know, basically suppress my appetite and try to get leaner. Try to lean.
Wait,
meth.
so how are you not like tweaking right now if you do meth?
Well, I mean, once you use it for a while, and if you use moderate dosages, you're just getting like the same effects as Adderall plus the appetite suppression.
Okay.
So if you guys didn't know, you know, methamphetamine is essentially the same, you know, class of drug as Adderall. It's just an addition of the methyl group. So, you know, the effects are quite similar, you know, so it's really not as bad as people think. You just have a lot of people smoking meth, so it's surpassing their blood-brain barrier.
Wait, how do you take it?
Intranasally.
I'm sorry, what is that?
Like up your nose. Just
Oh,
like a
okay.
little
So
bit.
you snort it? You snort it?
A little bit up the nose sometimes, yeah. Steroids,
You also
yeah.
wait, is it true you do meth? Somebody told me you do meth too.
I do meth, yes. So I do meth.
Bruh. The beautiful ones, bro. We are in a strange time. Sometimes I don't even want to go outside anymore. It's just crazy out here. It's just really, really weird out here sometimes. We're in a strange new era. Wait, what is this? Let me see. What is this one? I didn't see this one before. These streaming kids, they got a whole new thing out here.
Yeah, can we do that right now?
Yeah. All right. So what you gave me before my glasses?
I will give you I think like a 2.5 out of 10.
All right, you're trolling. All right, I'm just taking off my glasses now, so you're just gonna get this troll over with. What'd you say?
Can we put them back on?
All right, you clip format. It's all good. I'm used to the clip format. That's what every girl do when I get on my cameras off.
Yeah, can we do that right now?
Yeah. All right, so what you
Shiesty, I do not look smacks. I smoke, I drink, and I lift weights. That's my beauty regimen. Weed, liquor, and moderate weightlifting. Am I pretty enough for you now? Asking a dude to judge your looks, though, is a little bit awkward. It's a bit weird. Hey, bro, am I pretty?
Yeah, can we do that right now?
Yeah. All right, so what you gave me before my glasses?
I will give you I think like a 2.5 out of 10.
All right, you're trolling. All right, I'm just taking off my glasses now, so you're just gonna get this troll over with. What'd you say?
It's like, nah, bro, I would totally not smash you. Yo, this is wild. This is wild, bro. Young streamer life is an amazing world. I don't know if I'm ready for it. I couldn't do it. Like, nah, bro, you're not smashable for me. Ah, bro. These fucking guys, man. I think we're gonna have to wrap this one up, man. It's getting really weird out here. I think we're gonna have to wrap this one up, y'all. It's getting really, really weird out here. I'm gonna look for more content. I'm gonna find something else to stream about. Oh, I forgot to run this video. I actually shared this video the other day, but I did forget to run this one last video. Shout out to the matriarchy.
One of the funniest things to me is how much patriarchy has the Black community in the chokehold, when in reality, our family and community structure is a matriarchy. And it's going to be a whole bunch of niggas saying that I'm lying and women can't lead, but please shut the fuck up. Your granny is the head of the family, bro. And it's not funny, but it's sad that y'all are just this willfully obtuse, bro. That's literally the oppressor whispering in your ear, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you need to dismantle that and dissect it and deal with that in your own time and not make the rest of us suffer for your own active ignorance and stupidity. And it's crazy to me that Black women are our literal lifeline. They have led food into our mouth. They have led clothes on our backs. They have led a roof over our head. Like, what more can folks even ask for, dog? The best way to describe Black women in the Black community is they are like the Illuminati or the Akatsuki of the Black community. They have allowed Black men to live in this illusion of power that helps sustain our egos as we deal with white men, when they are the ones handling the real business in the background, and just allotted us this illusion of power just to keep the peace. And there's going to be a lot of little meat men that's going to get in the comments saying that I'm simping and I'm pandering and all this other stuff, but I can tell that you don't read, and I can tell you're one of the children that should have got left behind. And it's sad whenever I make a video talking about like misogyny.
Have you ever yearned for the matriarchy? No bullshit though. I realized, like, I remember when my grandmother passed, like, it was kind of the end of an era. But at the same time, I do not yearn for the matriarchy. But you know, when you're a hyena at heart, the matriarchy calls for you.
Patriarchy, you know, protecting women, respecting women, all that different type of things. And I'm getting comments saying thank you, like, you know, I appreciate it and all, but that's the bare minimum, bro. I don't know how the rest of these dudes grew up, but I grew up in a family that's 90% women, 10% men. I'm like one of 5 men born in a single generation, dog.
What happened to the rest of the men? It's like there's a dark family story there. Like they all sacrificed the boys to like a dark ancient god.
For every one boy, there's like 9 women that are born in my family, bro. And if you want any idea of how the women in my family are, go watch The Woman King, go watch Black Panther. No, I'm not exaggerating. Me and my sister's relationship is literally like Shuri's and T'Challa's. My aunt and my cousins be moving like the Dora Milaje. They will beat your ass, and I have seen them beat people's ass. They beat.
Maybe that's what happened to the men in your family, bro. Dora Milaje, huh? You don't find that suspicious, bro? Maybe if something happened, like maybe you should ask questions. Maybe you shouldn't ask questions. Actually, now that I think about it, you should just run. Hope you're faster than them skinny bald-headed bitches.
My ass. I've seen them whoop plenty of men's ass up and down the street with no issue. My mom and my grannies are like, you know, Viola Davis and The Woman King, bro. This is not an exaggeration, dog. I can tell stories for days. I don't really have a choice, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm being held hostage. I love it over here.
You don't have a choice, bro. I wouldn't even try to save you, my nigga. I would let you be.
But this is pretty much all I know. I can't grow up in the family that I grew up in and then just go out here and just disrespecting women when every time I see another Black woman, they remind me of one of my aunts, my cousin, my sister, my granny. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just don't make no type of sense to me. And then to sit here and lie to myself like they not the ones in our community with the real power, it's just fucking insane. It's just blatant stupidity.
Anyway, shout out to the Hyena clan out there, man. You guys be well. You guys be well. We can't really save everybody, but you know, shout out to the Hyenas nonetheless, man. I'm gonna wrap this one up. It's been a long day of streaming. I will get back to you guys later. Y'all have a great night. I'll catch up to y'all tomorrow, man.
Aspiring to be patriarchs like what white men have, that isn't freedom. That isn't going to help anybody. It's certainly not going to help Black people.
It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.